You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Well, good evening, folks. Tonight, February 16th, Ellsbury Lady Indians taking on the Silex Lady Owls here in Ellsbury, folks, as it is senior night. What do we know, Bob, on this scene going down?
Well, Ellsbury's only played Silex once before this year in tournament play, handled them fairly easily. We are the favorite going in tonight, and after Monday night's win against Montgomery, we've got a chance to get to 500 if we can run the table from here on out and win districts. They will be a 500 team. We hit double digits in wins on Monday, which I know they don't want to say, but from the coach's perspective, they're viewing that as a successful year. So hopefully we get another win tonight. It looks like we're going to have some good basketball action here. We're getting ready for the national anthem. I see the band keying up.
Yep.
So we'll go to that, and then we'll be back with you with starting lineups in tonight's ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ellsbury High School for Senior Appreciation Night. At this time, would you please rise when playing our national anthem by the EHS Pep Band under the direction of Ms. Rebecca Schroyer.
And there we go, folks. Here in Ellsbury, Indians and Owls. Owls.
Here, now you won't be blowing them out.
Oh, yeah. Owls coming into this 6-14 under the leadership of Aaron Hankey and Rebecca Lipsy. We should see a good game.
All right, here are the starters for tonight. For Silex, number 1, Booth. Number 11, Stanek. Number 14, Kenyon. 25, McDonald. 44, Harmon. For your Lady Indians, it's going to be 20, Pickard. 24, Weekly. 25, Hagemeyer. 31, the senior, Maddie Horn. And 32, Kinsler. All right. If I remember right, McDonald and Harmon were their two go-tos in the previous game.
And Booth is their leading scorer.
Yeah, we had her under control. Though.
Yes.
I can't remember if it was some foul trouble or just gut defense, but it was McDonald and Harmon that were doing the damage. Oh, they got the drum going.
And here's Pickard. And here comes sophomore Tess Weekly. And there's Maddie Kinsler.
Ah, they got the tomahawk chop going on the band.
Starting at forward, a sophomore, number 25, Morgan
And Hagemeyer. Well, last but not least. And there's the senior of the team, Maddie Horn.
All right, getting ready for tip-off. The girls are having the little huddle in the middle of the court. The Ellsbury School Fight song starting to key up. We're getting ready for basketball action.
Yep.
Jake, have you been following along a little bit in your absence?
I've been trying, but it's been hit or miss on most of it. I hate saying I catch a little bit here and there.
The girls have actually been playing fairly good basketball, and they finally broke through Monday night and played a complete game.
I was going to say, I knew Monday night they were pretty strong on the whole.
Against Callaway, Callaway and Bowling Green, they played really good, strong second halves. Bowling Green, if they hit a couple of free throws, they win that game.
Yeah. And
Against Mark Twain, they played a real good first half, and then things just sort of fell all to hell in the second half.
is that Harmon? Yeah, Harmon.
Yeah,
and
Harmon against Hagemeyer.
Hagemeyer.
Yep. Well, here we go. Tip action, last regular season game of the year.
Harmon's hands are on it, and that goes to number 11. That's Stanek. Hands it off to Booth. Booth bring it down the court, kicks it back to Stanek. Stanek back to Booth. Booth into the corner to number 14. That's Kenyon. Back to Booth, and then to Stanek again. Stanek cuts in. Tried to get rid of it. Did not
Stolen
work.
by Hagemeyer. Ellsbury's in the customary 1-2-2. Weekly gets the ball across the timeline.
Oh, a little bit of a bobble, but Hagemeyer.
I think Booth got a hand on that one.
Gets it off to Weekly. Weekly going to shift it around. Gets up top.
Looks
Kicks
like
Picker.
Silex is in a 1-2-2.
Yep.
Maybe a 3-2. Top's
yeah,
a
I
little
was going to
flat.
say 3-2, but not
That's a
spread out.
1-2-2. They're shifting around. The top was just flat with the offense.
Oh. Weekly with the ball now.
Well, we should be experienced against this defense. We played it all
Kinsler
year.
over to Weekly. Weekly up with a shot.
Offline.
Booth tried to get in there, but Kinsler able to get a hold of it. Tesla Weekly with the ball now at top. Kicks it over to Pickard.
Oh, come on, Cindy. Look at the basket. That
Pickard.
drive was there.
Back to Kinsler. Kinsler to Weekly on the edge. In the
Oh.
Hagemeyer, but no
A
good.
little long.
And number 25, McDonald. Kate McDonald inbounds it to Booth.
Indians putting on a little 1-2 arrow pressure here. McDonald has the ball.
Back to Booth.
Booth over to Stanek. Stanek looks right, drives right, jump stop, kicks it out to Booth. Booth takes a
Shot.
three, sinks it.
What a hit.
That barely hit net.
Yeah. Weekly inbounds to Kinsler, and it's going to come down on the court, folks.
Yeah, we're definitely in a zone.
Kinsler over.
Oh, there's Weekly backside. Fell
Oh.
asleep on Harmon.
Oh, good. Nice little shot there.
Nice pass by Maddie.
McDonald into Booth. Booth to Stanek. Stanek stops, kicks it back to McDonald. McDonald no good on it. Can't make it.
Now, this is what Silex had trouble with last time. That 1-2, that arrow pressure with them, about 50% of the possessions they forced turnovers on the last time we played them. Weekly the inbound. Tipped out by Stanek. Couple minutes into the game, it's 2-3. Silex in the lead early on. Oh, Megan got to inbound the ball from the sideline.
All righty. There's the ball with McDonald
Stolen by Booth.
Kicks it over to Stanek. Stanek to McDonald. McDonald up. No good.
Three from the top of the key was off. Rebound
Weekly
by
got it.
Hagemeyer.
Weekly kicks it hard in the corner to Kinsler. Kinsler over the shot. No good. Picked up on the rebound by McDonald. McDonald back to Stanek.
Stanek brings the ball across the timeline.
Kicks it over to Kenyon.
I don't think Kenyon started the last time they played. Weekly has the steal, though. Feeds Kinsler. Shot fake.
Oh.
Nice.
McDonald going to inbound. Kicks it into Stanek. Stanek just kind of pausing there a little too long probably on the run. Kicks it over to McDonald. McDonald takes control of it now. Kicks it over to Stanek again. Kicks it there to Kenyon on the corner.
Ooh.
Kenyon back to Stanek and then over to McDonald. McDonald cuts towards the block. Good
Nice
shot.
little shot.
Yeah.
A little bit of back and forth action here early on. Weekly bringing the ball down the court. Looks like number 34, Mueller, to check in for, is it Mueller or Miller?
Mueller
Mueller to check in for Silex.
into the corner. Weekly up with a shot.
Little long. Booth bringing the ball down the floor.
Booth kicks it to Stanek. Stanek back to Booth. Booth to Stanek again. Stanek cuts in this time over to the corner like she's going to go to Kenyon, but kicked it out to Booth. And not much happened out of that. Back to Stanek there. Booth on the perimeter. They're keeping it on that edge.
Yeah, there's a hand.
Pass to Kenyon obstructed by Pickard.
That's what we were doing the other night. We were letting the team play on the edge, constant pass back and forth. We were letting Montgomery do that, and we inched out. And eventually, we'd inched out far enough, we'd get steals and layups. I'd say like 4 times in the first half, Test Weekly had steal and 2.
Really?
So I mean, we'll be impatient. We'll be patient in the zone, and then you'll watch they'll start creeping out into the passing lanes and start getting their hands out on them.
Booth back to Stanek. Stanek over to Kenyon. Kenyon into the corner. McDonald tried to get a shot there. It wasn't going to work. Stanek cuts in the lane, kicks out. Booth cuts right down baseline. Ooh. Kind of got
Gets
stumbled
it
up
into
there.
Mueller. Out of the McDonald. She drives in. Shot blocked partially by Hagemeyer.
Weekly's got it. She takes off hard. Tried to kick it out to Kinsler. Kinsler not fast enough.
A little bit of slow action here. Silex is being patient with their ball control offense.
I got to tell you, I'm showing a little bit of my age. I don't recognize many of these Silex players as I used to. But that's probably because I'm about creeping on 8 or 9 years out of school.
Nice quick hands there by Weekly. Pokes it loose. Kinsler gets it. Test driving 1-on-1 on McDonald. Takes it up and is fouled.
Yep.
She'll shoot 2. First foul. Heck, we're almost 5 minutes in the game. That's the first foul.
That's impressive. That's impressive. I like that. Shots up.
It's good.
Number 4, that's Casey Pruitt, going to come on out and
Yep.
play. Shots up.
Nice.
Kate McDonald going to inbound.
Lady Indians retake the lead 6-5. 3:24 to go here in the first.
McDonald back to Booth. Got my order switched up there.
Splits the double team, dribbling right down the court. Takes to the left side, poked out by Week. Oh, it says off Booth. And Tuss walks it down the court. Easy does it. Silex still in their zone. No need to leave it. We haven't done much offensively yet. Hagemeyer has it on the perimeter. Oh, kill, man. He wasn't looking for the ball. Easily stolen by McDonald.
All right, he kicks over to Booth on the far edge, up to Stanek up top, over to Pruitt. Pruitt back to Stanek, then into Booth. No good as Pickard gets her
There's a
hands on
foul.
it.
Well, not called.
Yeah, it was one, yes, but
I understand not calling that one. That was just incidental bumping. No advantage gained.
yeah, that was just kind of what happens. All right, that's Kinsler with the ball.
No,
Or
that's
no.
clogged. All right.
32 is Kinsler, isn't she?
Yeah, 32 is Maddie Kinsler.
Okay, now it's Weekly. Back to Kinsler. Kinsler up.
3. Offline.
Rebound by Booth, but couldn't get control of it.
Maddie came away with it. Mandy came away with it.
Whoa.
Fouled.
Yeah, that's kind of apparent. I hate saying. And it looks like number 13, Hudson's going to be checking in a moment.
Who's that? That foul was called on McDonald. That's 2 on her. She has both fouls in the game.
Fast-moving game so far.
Well, when there's only been 2 whistles pretty much the entire game.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at.
The Claire Bear, Claire Henry, checks in for Mandy Horn. Maddie Kinsler made the first one.
Hudson's out there for McDonald, so McDonald taking a seat.
Well, she does have the 2.
Too, yeah.
Maddie
Shot up
made
and
them
good.
both. We're going to be tough to beat here this game for Silex if we keep making free throws. Mueller has it.
Mueller kind of hesitates
Stole
way
up,
too
tipped
much.
by Hagemeyer. Not quite. Yeah, Megan came away with it.
That is just sloppy ball handling right there, folks. Not good court awareness at all. Kinsler with the ball.
They're clogging up that.
Over to Pickard, then to Weekly.
Now, one thing you'll notice on Silex's zone, they were staying home in the post. We hammered him the first game with feeding Megan with the ball.
Yeah.
They would come out and try to guard our three-point shooters, particularly Maddie and Tess. 3-point shot there by Stanek. Nails it.
Good shot there.
Silex needed that. Ties the score up at 8.
Weekly bringing the ball back across the timeline for the Indians. Yeah, it's Hagemeyer with the ball now on the edge there. Kicks it to Pickard up top. Pickard looking for something. Kicks it to Kinsler on the side, but
Stolen by
gets her
Booth.
hand. and goes for it. Good. Scored
And
out,
the
10-8.
Lady Owls back on top. They're competitive with us this game. Kinsler has it. There's see, that was a forced pass. That didn't need to go down there. There's
No.
3 people guarding her.
Stanek
Somebody
with the
else
ball
was
now,
open.
Kicks to Booth. Booth takes off, slows it back. Stanek up top with it.
Stolen by Tess. That's what I was telling you about. They let that perimeter stuff go. Ah, she missed that one. That's going to be tipped up by, that was tipped up by Maddie.
And number 2. Yeah. That's Martin, right? Am I
Yeah,
thinking-
Kaylee Martin checks in for Maddie Kinsler.
My memory's going out the window with all this, Bob. You're killing me. End of the season.
There's the inbound to Tess.
Under 30 or under 40 seconds. Excuse me.
Hagemar's got it in the high post. Out to Pickard. Back to Weekly at the volley. I guess it's not a volleyball line now. It's just a court. If they want to use the side court, it's a demarcation line anymore. It's where the volleyball line used to be.
Back in the day when a lot of these schools had it. It's been a
Well,
while.
before they redid the floor, they actually had the full volleyball lines out there.
Yeah, Silex did too, and they redid their court here last year. Shots
Shot
up.
long by
Good.
Weekly.
8.3 on the clock.
We're down 2. Silex has the ball.
Mueller inbounds to Stanek.
7, 5. Mueller to Pruitt.
Pruitt,
To
whoa.
jumble up. There's not going to be a shot. And that's the way the first quarter ends. Lady Owls surprised us a little bit. They're up 2, 10-8. This is the Indian Sports Network. We'll be back right after these messages. If I could get them keyed up right.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
And we're back. On the floor for the Lady Indians to start the second quarter. 24 Weekly, 32 Kinsler, 10 Henry, 2 Martin, 25 Hagemeyer. For the Lady Owls on the floor, 1 Booth, 4 Pruitt, 11 Stanek, 13, who was 13? Hudson, and 34 Mueller. Lady Owls came out and played an efficient, sort of efficient game offensively. They were patient, they waited for the shot, and they were decent from deep. There's a pass into the post to Hagemeyer, and it's good.
You know, I talked to Coach Hinkie just briefly before the game,
Yep.
and he told me he was pretty confident in his girls tonight. He said they'd done a lot of work since the last time, and
Well, one thing they're doing,
he felt that they'd be pretty well prepared for these Indians.
they're clogging down the post pass. I've noticed that. Both post players are sitting there ready to deny any entry pass to the post at all. They're just zoning out the post completely. And that was a big part of our win earlier. That and our pressure. And we got to make buckets to get into our pressure.
Booth to Stanek to Pruitt in the corner, back to Stanek, and then Booth up top, into the
Fires
lane.
into Mueller.
Out to Hudson. Hudson
Nice
cuts.
ball movement here for the Lady
Yep.
Owls.
These girls are getting it going.
Surprised Mueller didn't look at the basket when she got it into the post like that, though.
No.
High post, Booth, jab step, dribbles out, kicks it to Hudson. She takes a baseline shot.
No
Offline,
good.
no good, Weekly.
And they're blitzing off hard. Whoa. And Stanek, before I could get the camera moved, zips her hand in there and swipes the ball away.
Tied up at 10, out of bounds, underneath, Indian ball. Weekly going to take it. Tipped up by Booth. Ellsbury retains possession. Sideline corner.
Alrighty, that's Kinsler with the ball. She takes it around the perimeter, kicks in the corner to Weekly. Weekly up with the shot.
Contested three offline. No, it hit the top of the backboard. That's out of bounds, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what it always was when I was in school.
I guess not.
And I think maybe there might have been a question about that on the floor just briefly. Mueller with the ball now. Gets rid of it to Booth. Booth takes off. Cuts right on through the lane. Gets rid of it to Hudson. Hudson up with the
Nice
shot. No
rebound,
good.
Claire. She's getting fouled. Quick outlet to Martin.
Martin's going.
She's hammered. And it's good.
Yep. I'd say that's Prude who fouled her. Came under right up behind and underneath her.
Kaylee Martin with the chance for the conventional three-point play. Her first bucket of the game. Well, they tried to call it on Harmon, and I can't blame them. I would call it on their Harmon, too, even though she was sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
But any foul we can get on their big girl is a good
A
foul.
little bit of a trip release there. Stanek with the ball now. Kicks it over to Hudson, back to Stanek, then to Booth. Booth back to Hudson, then to Stanek up top. They're keeping that spread out.
They're staying patient. See how Tess almost got that one?
Yeah. They're not rushing it, really.
No, Sox is being good and patient. There's a steal by Maddie.
They're just losing it on these little clippy steals. That Ellsbury's able to just get in there and quick
That's-
clip at it.
That's what we did to Montgomery. We let them be patient, but eventually we got our hand. We kept creeping out and closing down the lanes, and eventually got a hand on it. And
Tess
then broke
inbounds
fast after
to
it.
Hagemeyer.
There's Tess is in the lane. Take it, Tess.
Shot up.
Oh, Martin
good.
drills it. Okay, that's just
That
as
works.
good.
Mueller inbounds to Stanek.
There's the
Stanek
trap.
over to Booth.
Sox is handling the trap much better this game.
Booth gets the ball clipped by Weekly.
Tipped out. Silex ball out of bounds underneath. Ellsbury's got their biggest lead of the game. It's 4 points, 14-10, 5:31 to go in the half. Mueller the inbound.
Yep. Mueller gets it into, I believe it's Hudson. Yep.
No, that's 14. 14's Kenyon.
Or Kenyon, yeah.
13's Hudson. She's
Hudson.
got the ball now.
Hudson to Stanek. Stanek back to Booth. Booth to Stanek on the edge. Like I said, they're being patient.
Yeah, Silex has shown a lot more patience and
They just can't make the connection with the passes.
more offensive philosophy built into him. Nice steal there by Claire Bear.
And
Martin lays
does
it in.
again.
Martin's got 6 points this quarter. Fueling the Indian Hawk attack. Indian Hawk, that's football slipped out.
You're really going off the rails there.
And fueling the Indian. Well, I talked to Anna Anthony about some football with Logan right before the ball game.
Shots up.
Stanek hits her
good.
second three from the corner.
Score now 16-13, 4:39 on the clock, and taken away.
Mandy Hornacek in for the Lady Indians.
A total of 4 fouls this game so far.
It's actually been a
Clean.
slow-paced game, but it's been a fairly well-played game.
Yeah.
Few mistakes. Teams know what they're doing. Nice job there on Hagemeyer. Claire Henry overshot the ball, but Claire was there for the weak side rebound in the putback. Indians back up by 5.
And that's Booth with the ball, kicks it in the corner.
Almost
then
stolen
back.
by Kinsler. Booth driving.
Booth
Tipped up by Weekly.
couldn't get it to Hudson. McDonald going to come in, as well as Horn.
McDonald of the 2 fouls. She's had 50% of the game's fouls.
McDonald in for Hudson and Horn in for Henry. Ball gets inbounded to McDonald. McDonald to Stanek. Stanek shot up and good.
We got to guard her. That's 3 of them. We got to get someone on her. It's now 18-16. Kinsler has it. Force pass down to Martin. Back out to Kinsler.
Whoa.
Yep, he's calling the push off
Yeah.
on Kinsler. Yep.
Kinsler
Offensive foul.
had her arm up and was easing on her. And
Oh, no, he called the defensive foul on
What?
Silex.
really?
He called the Silex pushing back on her on 14.
Oh, okay.
I guess the hand check. He gave the arm bar
I mean,
push-up
yeah.
style still the hand check signal. Stolen, though, by Kenyon.
Stanek
has
up with
the
a
ball.
shot.
Yep, and it's good. Kenyon had the steal.
Game
Stanek
is
had-
tied now. Weekly with the ball.
The ref got his signals confused there.
Yeah, because
He was calling the
saw-
push-off signal.
I saw the push-off, so, I mean,
I saw
thought
it too, but I mean, if you see a push-off, you know there's also a hand check
yeah,
right there.
you know there's an equal side to it.
It's like, nice job by Kitzler.
Yep, 21-18.
It's like the block charge. You know where one's been called, you could probably call the other.
It's all it's all a point of perspective.
Now, it's none of these refs here, but last year there was a ref who all game long block.
Oh yeah, I
made
remember
the-
that.
Yes,
what
it
game
was-
what game was that?
It was just a random game that the boys were playing.
But the
and
guy, his
it-
signs were off.
Oh, it was totally backwards.
Made no sense at all what he was
Yeah.
doing, folks. And he was throwing us for a ringer for about the first quarter
Yeah.
until we
Until we
realized.
realized, wait, and listen to what he says,
Yes.
not his signals, because his signals are way off.
If we read his signals, we were going to go
Yeah.
real wrong.
Foul there on Megan. I mean, he was just, that was Megan's first. Underneath, Silex has the ball.
All right, ball gets into Stanek. Stanek pushes in, kicks it to Kenyon. Kenyon into Booth. Booth up with the shot.
Nice little turnaround jumper for Booth.
That was a pretty shot.
2:26 to go in the half. It's 21-20. Indians in the lead. Horn from the free throw line. No good. Rebound, Mueller.
All righty, ball gets to Stanek. Stanek takes off with it for the Owls. Lady Owls gets it away to Booth. Booth up at the top there. Kicks it over to Stanek again. Back to Booth on the
I'd
perimeter.
say
and
we
then
don't
to
lose.
Kenyon.
See, now we've lost Stanek. We can't lose her at this point. She's too hot.
Up with the shot by Mueller. No good.
Oh, good. Gets her own rebound. Put back. No good. Rebound, Hagemeyer.
If Mueller would have squared herself up and set herself up, she should have made that.
I don't know. Should have made it, but may give herself a lot better chance. She was just throwing it up there on that second one.
Yeah. Kinsler with the ball. Kicks it over to Pickard. Pickard,
Oh, tipped and stolen by Booth.
Booth takes off with it.
Drives. Fouled, but doesn't go. She'll get two.
Horn ends up on stage.
I think it's a blocking foul on Mandy. Yep. That'll get Booth two free throws. Give a chance to give the Lady Owls the lead. Here comes Hudson, the back end.
1:26 on the clock, 21-20.
Booth misses the first one. Weekly checks back in for the Lady Indians.
McDonald coming off.
I'll tell you what, that's a good sign for Ellsbury. I hadn't even noticed Tess sat down. Early in the year, if Tess wasn't in the game, we panicked.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Missed the second one.
Whoa.
Rebound by
Jump.
Rebound by Hudson. Jump.
She got in on that, folks.
30-second timeout by Coach Coke Dow. We'll take it with her. This is the Indian Sports Network.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronic fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we didn't turn on our mics. We were sitting here.
Blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden, it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not hearing things right.
Well, I wasn't even thinking about it for a second. I was just like, well, we're rolling. Looks good to me.
Out of bounds on the Lady Owls. Indians have the ball. Tess has it, brings it up, nearing the minute mark in the first half. Maddie drives down the right side of the lane, puts a shot up over Mueller, high off the glass and good. Maddie Kinsler with the bucket. 3-point lead again for the Lady Indians. Sox has gotten a much better press breaker this game.
Kenyon with the ball back to Stanek. Stanek just taking her time, that patience. Kicks it over to Booth. Booth into Hudson. Didn't work. Kicks it out to Kenyon.
There's Maddie with her hands on it. Booth recovers, though. Now they got a 5-on-4. Ellie
Walked
Booth.
right
Nice.
in the house. Didn't even have to knock on the door, folks.
Nice little up and under move for Booth. Lady Owls back within one. Kinsler has the ball up top of the key. Drops it back off for Weekly on the near side. There, Hagemeyer out to Pickard, back to Weekly. Nice little triangle move. Kinsler has it on the backside, back to Tess. Tess lines up a three from the slot. No good. Loose ball on the floor. Who touched it last? Doesn't matter. Time ran out.
Yep.
There's the end of the first half. It's a tight one. Lady Indians up 23-22. We'll bring you second half action right after this.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and adrenaline.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you will be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Missouri Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hold up. Well, we're back after an exciting first half of action.
All
Close,
right.
tight ball game between Lady Indians and Lady Owls. It's 23-22. Lady Indians are in the lead. Leading scorer for the game right now is Stanek with 11. Booth also has 9 for Silex. Leading scorer for your Lady Indians right now is Kinsler with 9. Martin chipping in 6, all there in the second quarter.
Yep.
What are your impressions of the first half, Jake?
You know, Silex is playing patiently, and it's paid off for them in some ways. Other ways, Ellsbury's really taken advantage of it. They've let them be patient. They've zipped in there, they grabbed the ball, and they've turned around and scored on it. I think if they keep playing to that, they're going to do well, but they've got to watch out for these Lady
Stolen
Owls
by McDonald.
like Stanek that are
And she
able
traveled.
to hit it. I mean, if they can't control those 2 or 3 shooters,
Stanek's just been killing. Booth's
Yeah.
been getting her the points you expect her to get. Stanek's been killing us.
yeah.
I mean, Stanek is 3 for 3 from downtown.
And this could be a quick half of ball, really, compared to considering what the first half was.
Well, the first half you can't get much quicker. Stolen
No.
there by Mueller.
No, you can. That's why I'm kind of thinking of that idea.
Kenyon gets the ball over the Booth. Booth dribbling. Looks like Ellsbury's in more of a 2-3.
Shot up by McDonald. That's good.
And the Lady Owls quickly back in the lead. Weekly walking the ball up the court. Gets it to Kinsler. Hagemeyer on the high post, out to Pickard, back to Kinsler. On the floor for the Lady Indians as their starters. Sykes has some adjustments. Mueller instead of Harmon. And, yeah, that's about
Everybody else same.
it. Yep.
Stanek brings the ball down for the Owls, kicks it over to Booth. Booth looking for something, kicks it up top and around to the corner to McDonald. McDonald gets her hands on it, but goes
Stepped out of bounds. Turnover.
Yep. Inbound there.
Stand starting to fill up a bit here.
Yep. Went Weekly to Kinsler, back to Weekly. Weekly brings it down and across.
Sykes playing an extended a wide version of the 1-2-2. Kinsler for three. Off the glass.
What a shot there.
Banking hours extended tonight.
Just a little bit. You know, I left at about 3:30, but they're still here, it seems.
Tipped by Horns. Almost stolen. Stanek comes away with it.
Alrighty, over to Hudson, I believe. Or is that Kenyon?
That's Kenyon. Hudson's
Kenyon, yep.
13.
Stanek with the ball to Booth. Booth back to Stanek. Back to Booth on the edge, into the lane.
Mueller out to McDonald, out to Booth. Swinging around the perimeter. Stanek steps in. Poked away by Pickard. Stanek recovers.
Kicks it over to Booth on there. Back to Stanek. Stanek into the corner to Kenyon. Kenyon shots up.
Off the rim. Rebound by Weekly.
Weekly takes off, and she's heading down yonder. Kicks it over to Kinsler. Kinsler cuts towards the baseline, but then backs it out a little bit. Up to Weekly up top. Weekly around the edge. Kicks it over to Pickard. Pickard drops down and kicks it over to Weekly again.
I don't know how come it's never up yonder.
I don't know. I like saying up yonder, but I just haven't used it too much. So we got Pickard with the ball. And she moves the ball to Hagemeyer and then out to Weekly.
Oh, Horns got the post sealed.
Yeah.
Oh, lob too high for Hagemeyer.
Yep.
All she's got to do is throw the bullet over the horn. That post was sealed. Martin checking in for Pickard. 5:12 to go in the third quarter. We're up to 26-24.
All right. Ball gets inbounded to Booth. Booth to McDonald. Back to Booth. She gets a little bit tripped up there. Loses
Stolen
the ball
by
to
Kinsler. Drops it off for Martin. Martin underneath the trees. Back out to Kinsler. Shot no good. Rebound over the back on Hagemeyer.
Yep. And we're going to take the ball back in under that hoop there. It's going to be McDonald inbounding it. Into Booth. Booth looking for something. Back and around to McDonald. And she gets to Booth, who's going to bring it up yonder.
Into the trap. Dribbles out of it. Goes up the right side of the lane. Kicks it out to Stanek quickly out on her. She steps in. Shot offline. Mueller tries to save it. I think it hit off the Indians. Silex Lady Owls ball.
Alrighty. Mueller gets it into McDonald. Back to Booth. Booth over to Stanek on the edge here. Back to Booth up top. There we go. Back to Stanek and into the corner. Into Mueller at the post. Doesn't work.
Tip.
Shot by Booth. No
Offline. Mueller gets the fouled by Hagemeyer. That's 3 on Megan. Mueller to shoot 2. 4:14 to go in the quarter. 26-24, Lady Indians in the lead. Offline on the first one. The Claire Henry to the check-in.
Shot up. Good.
It's good for Mueller.
Brings him within one of the Indians as Weekly will inbound. 4:14 on the clock here in the third period of play.
The biggest lead any team has had this game has been 6. We got up 16-10, and Sykes immediately hit a 3.
Yeah.
Kinsler, little short.
McDonald
almost
gets the ball
stolen by
to Booth.
Martin.
Yeah, Martin did jump in on that. Booth brings it across the timeline, though.
Gets it almost stolen by Weekly. Booth's got an open lane now. Oh, that looked clean. Foul called on Claire, her first. That'll send Booth to the line to shoot 2.
Shots up.
Off the front iron.
Shots up again.
Rolls
Good.
it in. And we're knotted up at 26 now, halfway through the third. Weekly brings it across the timeline. Hagemeyer and the outlaw Josie Horn to check in.
Kinsler kicks it over to Weekly in the corner there. She cuts in towards the block, but kicks it out. Kinsler over the shot.
Offline, no good.
Rebound by Stanek.
Gets at the booth, slashes through, and in.
Good.
And the Lady Owls have reclaimed the lead, and they've got the momentum.
Weekly kicks it over to Kinsler. Back to Weekly. Weekly to Kinsler there on the other edge. Into Henry. Henry up with the shot.
And she
Good.
more or less shot puts it into the basket.
Yeah, that's a good descriptor. All right. So Stanek brings it down for the Owls. Kicks it over to Booth. Booth into the corner to Stanek. Stanek almost went up for a shot.
She shuffled her feet.
Shuffled, yep.
Turnover. She's been doing that most of the night. Timeout, Coach Kochdow. She's taking a full. We'll take it with her. This is the Indian Sports Network.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
And we are back. It's 28-all. It's been back and forth. The biggest lead the Indians have had all night is 6. The biggest lead Silex has had tonight, I think it's 3. I mean, it's been going back and forth all night long.
Yeah.
Neither team's really pulled away. Both teams have been answering each other. It's gotten a little sloppy here this third quarter, but that's, coming out of halftime. First quarter wasn't as good as second quarter. Maybe things will open up as they get their legs back. But it's a nip and tuck game, and they've turned the air conditioning on.
I've noticed that. A little chipper than I thought it should be in here, but whatever.
Used to be the hottest gym in the state, and now that they got air conditioning, they well overuse it.
I was
Bounce pass. Oh, I thought that was tipped up by Booth. Booth actually looks kind of surprised right now. It's like, okay. And she's going to take it, though.
Yeah. Nope, they do have the AC kicking, but
yeah.
I've never really had a problem with a hot gym for the most part.
Oh.
Then again, that's how we always played in practice when I was in school.
I can remember this time of years where it'd be 0 outside. It'd be like 105, it felt like, in here.
All right, that's Josie Horn with the ball. Kicks it over to Weekly. Weekly to Martin in the corner. Martin a little stumbled there, but gets it off to Weekly. Back to Horn. They're really kind of being
Ellsbury's being a
about
little passive, actually.
Yeah.
This is
Patience not the word. It is passive.
Yeah, this is beyond patient. This is being passive. The only thing they've really tried to force is lob passes into Megan, but, I mean, those are actually being well guarded. It's the other post that's being
Shot
open.
Up. No good. Rebound by
nice
Hagemeyer.
rebound by Megan. Gets her own rebound. Tipped out off Megan.
Hagemeyer not too happy about that. Ball gets inbounded. Stanek with it. Brings it down for the Lady Owls. Kicks it across the booth. In. Mueller. Mueller up with the shot. No good.
Yep, that one I saw. That's clearly a foul on Megan. She did reach down. What in God's name is he seeing?
I don't know.
I'm glad it wasn't on Megan because that would have been 4, but Claire was nowhere near the ball. It was Tess and Megan.
Yep, it was. I don't disagree.
What is he calling? I mean, I agree. There was a foul on her.
Shot up, no good.
The right person is shooting the ball. There was a foul committed. I'm not disputing that.
The logistics in between that point, though.
The who it was called on is kind of I mean, unless I'm blind, which is quite possible, but you are concurring with me.
I mean, I could be just as blind at this point.
And McClare took the ball into the post.
Alrighty, folks.
That foul's going to be on Mueller. Her first is Sinclair Bear to the line. Try to tie this up, possibly give us the lead. But, I mean, Claire wasn't even down there.
No.
It was Megan and Tess. And I clearly saw Megan reach over and foul her. Claire ties it up.
Harmon in and Mueller out.
Can you argue with the ref's call while agreeing with him? It's like, yes, there was a foul. You got the wrong
You can
play.
agree with the principle, but not the.
Missed the second one. We're tied up at 29. I mean, it actually benefits us that it's on. That's a travel.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can agree with the principle of the idea, but not the idea. I think that's possible.
If I'm the Silex coach, I'm arguing that call.
Oh, yeah.
Because it should be on Hegemeyer, which is a more costly foul to the Indians. Ellsbury's actually benefiting. Oh, they called it travel. Ellsbury's actually benefiting on him screwing that up.
All right. Inbound.
Less than a minute to go here in the third. They're
Pruitt
still
into
tied
Booth.
up at
Booth
29.
standing back to Booth.
Looks like we're setting up a half-court trap. Loose ball, jump. It'll be Silex ball on change of possession. 50 seconds to go.
All right, kicks it over to Stanek.
Pruitt checked into the game there. Harmon takes it over, shoots it over Henry. No good. Josie Horn comes away with the rebound.
All righty, Weekly with it. Oh, kind of shuffled her feet, but back to Martin. Martin over to Weekly.
Oh, there's the post.
Under 30 seconds. Shots up.
There you go, Claire Bear.
Claire gets it. They better move. That clock's ticking away.
We're up by 2 now.
Pruitt inbounds to Booth. Now
Stanek, there's the half-court trap. Fights
Into
with the Harmon.
Off to Pruitt. Back to Booth.
7,
And to Stanek.
5, baseline.
They got to do something with it. Oh.
Ball stolen by Hagemeyer. She's just going to hold it. Oh, look,
Yeah.
I can't say she didn't do it. She did it.
Yep, that is a good assessment there, Bob.
Yeah. No, Silex doesn't. They do technically have time to get a shot off. You got to have at least .3 to get a shot off. No good. A costly fourth foul by Hagemeyer right before the end of the quarter on offense. 31-29. Lady Indians in the lead, but it's close. This is the Indian Sports Network. We'll be back right after this.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts. They have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make a bank to view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, I can tell you the game in a nutshell for the Lady Indians right now. Tess Weekly has 4 points. We're somehow still in the lead. Sox has done a good job keeping her off the scoreboard, but Ellsbury's been picked up by Claire Henry in the third quarter, Kaylee Martin in the second quarter, and Maddie Kinsler pretty much all game long on the scoring department.
That's true. All right, so ball goes into Picker.
Mandy Horn and the senior makes the key bucket. 4-point lead for the Lady Indians.
All righty. That's Booth with the ball. Kicks it over to Stanek.
Ellsbury did a good job guarding Stanek.
Get it across
that
the
quarter.
timeline to McDonald. McDonald to Pruitt. Pruitt back to Booth. Booth cuts in towards top of the lane.
Going to be a hand check called on Kinsler on the floor. Well, now the fouls are 6-1. That's going to come into play here as the game goes on.
Yes.
That's first foul on Kinsler, though. McDonald inbound to Harmon. Out to Pruitt, the Stanek, the McDonald.
Goes up.
And
Good
McDonald
shot.
buys the farm with that bucket.
creeping them just a tad closer as Weekly brings the ball down for the Indians. And it's up to Kinsler. Kinsler up with the shot. And it's
Nice
good.
one. Maddie Kinsler's had a heck of a game here tonight. Oh, Pruitt has the ball.
Shots up.
Off the glass, no good. McDonald, and she's fouled by now it should be on Pickard. Oh my goodness, it is.
Hey.
We've been confused before. Allison McDonald to the line for 2. Notice how we're not disputing the referee's calls. We're disputing how they're adjudicating the call.
I mean, that's something different for us.
Yeah. McDonald
Shot
makes
up.
the first
Good.
and the second. That'd be like Mike coming up here and saying, Bob, you're guilty. Jake, you go to jail.
Okay.
I mean, that's about what the refs are doing.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah.
Pickard with the ball. Kicks it over to Weekly. Weekly looking for something.
Nice
Kicks it.
backdoor to Pickard. Look at the basket. Sid.
Kinsler up. Or
Off the back iron.
Yep. Booth picks it up and she's gone. Ooh.
Charge called. Good job, Tess. I think that's Booth's first. It is.
All righty, ball gets inbounded, and Weekly's got it. She's going to bring it back on down across the timeline for the Indians as a score 35-33, 6-10 in the fourth.
There you go, Sid. A little long. I'd rather shoot that, though.
Stanek with the rebound, and she's gone. Kicks to Booth. Booth into the corner to Kenyon. Kenyon back to Booth into Harmon.
That's
or
Mueller.
Yep. McDonald up with a shot. Good. Tie game.
Don't see that very often, the baseline off the glass jumper.
That was impressive.
She did use her right hand, though, and sort of hooked it into the glass, but still.
It doesn't happen much.
Yeah,
You're right.
Kinsler. Swish! Whenever Silex gets a little bit of run going tonight, Maddie Kinsler's been there to answer with a bucket of some kind.
Booth back to Stanek. Stanek cuts across the line.
She's got a game-high 17 now.
Booth looking for something. Kicks it over to Stanek. Into the corner. McDonald. McDonald cuts down. Preble.
All right. Turnover, Indian ball. We're up by 3, 5:17 to go. We've got the ball. The foul situation is kind of precarious, though. We've committed 7 already. Silex only has 2. They have plenty to give. Weekly lobs into Claire Bear. Claire takes it up. Clean block by McDonald.
Booth takes off with it. She's going. Only her and versus Test. Shut up. No good.
Rebound by Kinsler.
And Kinsler takes off with it, and it's heading back down Indian way. Slows down enough to get Silex set as Weekly gets it in.
He's it in the horn. Horn, the senior, coming through clutch here at the end of the game. That's her second bucket this quarter. It's been somebody different every quarter.
Every time,
it's been
yep.
Maddie and somebody different every quarter so far this game. And this quarter, it looks like it's going to be the senior.
Ball gets kicked over to Booth. Booth at the top of the key, looking for something to do with it. She's sticking there, holding it too long. Kicks it to McDonald at the baseline. Up with the shot on the block.
No good.
Another block
Mueller's
shot.
rebound blocks partially by
Over the back.
over the jump. Good
Whoa,
job.
whoa.
Mandy Horn gets in there and gets a jump call.
Okay. Mueller going to inbound. Oh.
Almost
ball
stolen
again.
by Mandy. Jump ball. That'll go to Ellsbury.
Yep.
Mandy Horn, the senior, is coming up big all over the court.
Making senior night count. Coach Hinkie wants a timeout, folks. So
We'll take it with him. Is
Yep.
he wanting a full or a third? I didn't see what the ref signaled.
I didn't see what he did either.
Well, I think he signaled full. We'll go with that. This is the Indian Sports Network.
When you attend the high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer and play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a
needs to get the commercial machine fixed. That thing's getting worse. And we're back. 4:22 to go. It's 40-35. Lady Indians are starting to extend their leads, maybe a hair here. Foul situations favoring Silex at 7-2. Let's see here. We've got 3 timeouts left. Silex has 4 if that board's accurate. I can't see which way the arrow is pointing. It should be pointing towards Silex.
Yes, it is now.
And Weekly has the ball, drops it off for Kitzler. Quick 3. Long offline. We're halfway through the 4th in a tight ball game.
Is this the biggest lead?
We were up 16-10 in the second quarter.
Okay.
And then Silex immediately hit a 3. So, I mean, it didn't last long.
Alrighty, folks.
Kitzler almost steals it. And Coach
Half.
Hinkie takes a timeout. I think it's a 30. We'll take it with him. This is the Indian Sports Network. Hopefully you can hear this.
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff at the bank.
I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. It's a pretty weird way showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan, and then even pay bills. My pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Pajamas now. Before we get the grocery store.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
On it.
Alrighty, folks.
Stanek has the ball, drops it off for Booth. Sorry, we're back late. Going to be a reach-in foul called on Pickard. Hey, that guy got it right this time.
Eight fouls to 2 in the foul count, folks.
Yeah, it was a clear reach-in on Pickard. It's going to be a 1-and-1 for Booth.
40-35 at
Hits the first
3:42 on
one.
the clock.
The foul differential is going to come back to hurt the Lady Indians here. It's bad.
Yeah.
Booth missed the second one. Rebound by Kitzler. Good job going up over McDonald. Mad Matty Kitzler's had a heck of a ball game. 17 points, quite a few rebounds, and a couple of assists and steals.
Oh,
Travel
it away.
Yep. And as soon as I say something like that,
they've got to make every trip count. I know that sounds a little odd, even if they're in the lead, but they've got to push themselves out a little bit farther.
you can't let the fact that Sox has got the foul advantage and free throws coming up be a factor.
Yeah.
If you're 2 possessions ahead, it won't be a factor. Booth drives in, air ball, rebound Hinkie. Or not Hinkie, Horn. Well, Henry. I'll get it right one of these days.
Weekly with it now.
And she's only had 4 points. That's the amazing thing about tonight. Our leading scorer only has 4 points.
Yeah, that's very true. Kinsler looking for something, kicks it over to Pickard. Stop Pickard over to Weekly on the edge here.
Oh, come on, give it to her.
She
when
cuts
she's got
in.
it sealed like
Shots
that.
up.
Tess.
No good.
Offline, no good. Rebound by Booth.
No good on the 3 ball.
Stanek not hitting him like she did the first half. Tess poked out by Booth. It should be Ellsbury ball. It is. Well, I'll tell you what. We've killed about a minute here with that 4-point lead. We're down to 2:36 now. Milking the clock. Martin and Hagemeyer check in. We have a 4-point lead. Sox has a distinct foul advantage. There's the inbound the Weekly. Hagemeyer's playing with 4 now. Mandy Horn has been the key go-to this quarter.
Kinsler kicks the ball over to Martin on the wing there. Back to Weekly up top. Going to probably either go back to that wing or go cross court or no. Yep, goes back to the wing there. Kinsler up with the shot. No good. Out of bounds.
In the NBA, I believe they would call Maddie a volume shooter.
Yes. I can go with that.
Yep.
Good, fair assessment.
Yep.
Stanek with the ball for the Owls.
Not
Kicks
a volume scorer, I believe is the proper term.
Oh.
Trying to punch it into Mueller. Ball's tipped up by several Indians.
And are they going to say?
Yeah, let's say tipped out by Ellsbury.
Now, Mueller's not had the best success getting the ball in.
I think they want to. I'm pretty sure they're trying to set up her for either a weak side rebound or a. Yep.
Good.
Never mind. Stanek hits a 3. It's now a 1-point game, under 2 to go. Now, when you're Silex, when do you start fouling just because you can?
That's a good question.
Yeah. I mean, if you get the lead, and if you're Silex, you get the lead. You've got 4 fouls to give. Off the glass a second time.
Oh, boy, 43-39.
Maddie Kinsler now has 20.
What a night for Kinsler.
Hits it into Mueller. She traveled, not called.
Yeah.
Gets McDonald over the booth. The Staniks try to get her open. Quickly closed out on.
Can't even get it there.
Almost stolen by Kinsler. Tipped by Mueller. Oh, they send it back off Kinsler. Silex keeps possession. Down 4. As long as we keep it a 2-possession game, we're fine. Josie Horn the check in.
Horn coming in for
Kinsler. Okay.
That's interesting.
Maddie's been out on the floor a while. This might be a just get her a breather and then get her back out there.
Ball gets to Booth. Booth cuts in towards the block. Tried to get rid of it.
Oh, there Josie gets a steal. Yeah, she double dribbled it. Can't say she didn't.
Full timeout by Coach Henke. Let's see what
We'll take it with
soon.
him. This is the Indian Sports Network.
History will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember the lessons you teach today. Is for tomorrow. This message is brought to you by your friends at Missouri State High School Association. Remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at Missouri State Activities Association and this local radio station. Coaches and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how.
That's right. It came in clear right at the end.
The commercial machine works and lives again. And Kenyon with the ball for the Owls. Kicks it over McDonald.
It only took me beating the snot out of it for a full minute.
Back to Stanek. Stanek, McDonald. We're about to hit the minute mark.
Pounding that thing like it's a rock.
Kicks it over to Kenyon. Back to Stanek. Then to Booth. They've got to get something to go if they want to play this game.
Has got to move quicker. They're down 2 possessions.
Yeah.
They
got. I think their coach was kind of reiterating they needed to speed up. There it goes.
Well, that's what they needed. Booth gets it down 2. Now
they're under 40 seconds.
Now the foul advantage is turning into a disadvantage because Ellsbury's just going to keep the ball. They've got to foul 5 times to get the ball back. They've got to start fouling now. There's one. Kenyon.
30 seconds.
Yeah. See, now that's a foul disadvantage.
Yeah.
At this point. Because Ellsbury's going to, as long as Ellsbury can get the ball in bounds, Sox has to keep fouling them.
Timeout called by Coach Henke.
I think he's going to reiterate this. It's like, look, they've got to go steal or foul.
There was way too much pause. There was way too much hesitation on that inbound.
All right, we're going to go take a quick timeout with them. This is the Indian Sports Network. Hopefully you can hear it.
And spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
And we're back. Ball is in.
Yeah, it's just I did something to it where it just keeps running. So
they've got to do something. There we go.
There's a foul. Yeah, they've got to keep fouling and keep fouling quickly.
26 seconds.
4 more seconds off the clock.
I don't think they can foul quick enough. Really
okay,
don't.
he called that one on 15, even though she's not on the court. I guess it's Kenyon, 14. There's the inbound. Now they got a fouler. Test tries to get away. That's 3 on McDonald.
They lost 3 seconds on that clip.
Yeah, 2.5. I mean, if we're going to get down to, we're going to get.
Coach Hinkie reiterating consistently.
Got to be quick. They got.
Yeah.
Sykes is doing what they need to do.
Throws in Pruitt.
Pruitt for McDonald's. So it's like, look, you can't foul anymore.
Kinsler in for
Horn. I'm surprised that sub didn't happen earlier for Ellsbury.
Yeah. Gets
Lob
in.
into Hagemeyer. Oh, she runs away from me. Yes!
Oh, come.
Yes!
Yeah, not smart. Not a wise move there. Mueller thought she.
I'll get personal with you now. Take that, Silex boy.
Yeah. Mueller thought she was doing right, and she was in the wrong.
Good play call there for Megan to get the lob.
Yeah.
Makes the shot. Mueller tried to foul her before the shot went up. Ended up fouling, and they got the 3-point play. Possibly no.
Pruitt.
Stolen by Horn. Oh, she
Pruitt.
traveled.
Yeah, that was Kenyon kicks it over. No good. 18.6 on the clock. We got a 4-point game.
4-point game. Sykes has the ball. Ellsbury just has to be stalling. They don't have to foul him. Don't foul. Just right there. Don't foul Megan. Travel called.
Yeah.
Whew. That was the wrong call.
Just
St. Pierre to check in. That was Megan definitely getting her body into her.
St. Pierre for senior Horn. And Pruitt popping back in.
Horn driving off the court. All Ellsbury's got to do is pretty much inbound the ball. There's like 5 sides. Okay, one of them sat down. I was like, there's way too. Oh, open. Maddie, get the ball, touch it, gets it, lays it in. Good and foul.
Wow, that was a heck of a foul, folks.
Maddie is ecstatic. She's going to the line. They know they're going to win again. That's 11.
That was a heck of a hit by Booth.
I tell you what.
Would you call that a clothesline almost?
I've been there. I've done that. There's nothing Ellie Booth did wrong on that.
No, there's not.
She tried to foul. She actually tried to foul to where the bat shot wouldn't go up.
She tried to do it the smart way.
Yeah,
and it just
looked bad.
Yeah.
She did exactly what she's supposed to do
She played
there.
good ball.
Yeah.
Shot's good.
Kinsler drills it. What a night for her. It's 48-41. Ellsbury just got to play skeleton defense at this point. Silex can't do enough. Booth just shoots a half-court shot for some reason. Tess can't get the rebound. Pruitt on the putback. Tess gets that one, holds on to it, and the Lady Indians are going to win. Your People Bank and Trust players of the game, Maddie Kinsler, who just
unloaded
23 points for Maddie Kinsler, and your senior Mandy Horn, who came through big with a couple clutch buckets there in the fourth quarter and a key steal.
What a game.
We'll bring you the senior night festivities and then hopefully Mandy Horn for an interview sometime in either halftime of the boys' game or in between there.
Yeah.
Other than that, hopefully the commercial machine keeps working. This is the Indian Sports Network. Bob Gray, Jake Thompson.
Bob Gray and Jake Thompson here. Thanks for joining us, folks.
I almost said Jake Thomason.
I know. I knew where you were heading with it.
All right. Well, anyways, we got boys' game coming up, senior night. And, we'll just be back in a few.
You teach today will help develop better citizens. Association and its local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
FFA track, FBLA, FCA, CCLA, and basketball. Favorite moment in sport? Cheering with the cheerleaders on the sidelines and managing with my boy Alex. After graduation, Emma plans to attend St. Louis Community College. Good luck, Emma. Mamie Horn, the daughter of Doug Horn and Helen McDonald. Mamie Horn participated in cross country, basketball, track, soccer, band, FFA, FBLA, and National Honor Society. Mamie's favorite moment in sports, winning 3rd place at the Clifton Tournament. After graduation, Mandy Horn plans to attend Northwestern Missouri State University and major in animal science. Good luck, Mandy. Alex Kinsler is the son of Dean Kinsler and Katrina Kinsler. Alex participated in golf, FFA, basketball, and girls basketball manager, of course. Favorite moment in sports? Managing with my girl Emma and watching my sister ball out.
We are apparently experiencing a pause in the senior night festivities as the mic battery has died.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game. The high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call attention.
All right, we're back in action.
Apparently, we're back. Let the senior night activities continue.
Alex plans to attend college at St. Louis Community College. Good luck, Alex. Now on to boys basketball. Logan Anthony is the son of Mark Anthony and Ann Frank. Logan Anthony participated in football, basketball, FFA, NHS, band, and jazz band. Favorite moment in sports? Watching Trevor dunk. After graduation, Logan Anthony plans to go to McKendree University and major in chemistry and play some football where he was accepted with a scholarship. Congratulations, Logan.
is the son of Eric and Sue Guccione. Sorry, Donovan. Donovan participated in FFA, football, basketball, track and field, NHS, and FCA. Favorite moment in the sports? Going to the championship game in the Bowling Green tournament. After graduation, Donovan plans to become an engineer in the United States Marine Corps. Good luck, Donovan. Kel Mackey is the son of Abel Tremioni and Corey Tremioni. Kel Mackey participates in FFA, Renaissance Committee, baseball, class office, and FCA. He forgot basketball. Favorite moment in sports? When I hit that buzzer beater in that JV game to beat Highland. After graduation, Kel Mackey plans to attend SIUE and study accounting. Good luck, Kel. Justin O'Brien. Justin is the son of William O'Brien and Teresa Willis. Justin participated in varsity basketball, FFA, and NHS. Favorite moment in sports? When Garrett dunked in the Warrenton tournament. After graduation, Justin O'Brien plans to go to college and study an agriculture education and religious studies. Good luck, Justin. Our last boys basketball player for tonight is Tyler Turnbull, known as TT. He is the son of Jason Turnbull and Amy Turnbull. Tyler participated in varsity basketball and baseball. His favorite moment in the sport, playing in the Mizzou Arena his sophomore year. After graduation, Tyler Turnbull plans to attend St. Louis Community College to study biology. Good luck, TT.
Kurt.
Now on to our cheerleaders. Taylor Barker is the daughter of Brandon and Carrie Barker. Taylor participated in softball, cheerleading, NHS, FFA, FCA, and Renaissance Committee. Favorite moment in sport? Being able to do all 4 years of cheerleading with Meg and Jules. After graduation, Taylor plans to attend Culver Stockton College and major in biochemistry with a minor in education. Good luck, Taylor. Megan Henry is the daughter of Shane and Jody. Megan participated in cheerleading, softball, NHS, and FFA. Her favorite moment in sports, winning the Clapton tournament for 3 years in a row. After graduation, Megan plans to attend SEC for 2 years, then transfer to a university for nursing. Good luck, Megan.
Your headset.
Favorite moment in sports. At practice, when Mackenzie's arm gave out and she fell on her head in our KC cheer camp, messing around with Megan. Regan, sorry. After graduation, Julia plans to attend Missouri State and major in biology. Good luck, Julia. And now we move on to our senior band members. Tyler Collins is the son of Brian and Melissa Collins. Tyler participated in FFA trap shooting contest teams and leadership developments. Band from 6th grade till senior year, participating in jazz, district small assembly, in BMO district band. Favorite moment in sport, shooting 98 out of 100 at the state FFA trap shoot. I enjoy being able to cut loose and have fun at sports games and perform with the band. After graduation, Tyler plans to pursue a career in mechanics and/or welding and fabrication. Good luck, Tyler. Brianna Parr is the daughter of Teresa Parr. Brianna participated in band color guard, FBLA, literary club, and FFA. Her favorite moment in band, spending time with the members and competing with them. After graduation, Brianna plans to attend SEC for 2 years and then transfer over to medical school. Good luck, Brianna. Haley Bombay is the daughter. Sorry, Hallie Bombay. I'm doing this. Is the daughter of Joe Bombay and Shannon Bombay. Hallie participated in band. Favorite moment in sport. Freshman year, Pickneyville trip.
Okay, we're going to have your People's Bank and Trust in between game show. Shortly, we're going to interview Mandy Horn, and then I think after that, we're going to interview Coach Kerry Coke-Dow. Mandy, let's see here. Let me get my stats out for her. It's been so dang long. Hello. Congratulations on senior night. Yeah.
All
You just put it on and talk.
Okay.
Good senior night.
Thank you.
Always nice to end with a win.
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh.
And you came through clutch there in the fourth quarter with a couple key buckets and a nice steal.
All thanks to my wonderful team that I'm so happy to be playing with for 4 years now.
Oh, it's been so long since there were so many seniors out there. What's been your favorite moment? I think it was like third place at Clopton was what you said?
Yes,
okay.
it was.
Well, that happened this year.
Yes, it did.
Good moment.
Yeah.
You've been a real key contributor helping out in the post and rebounding. And I've noticed you've got some pretty decent post moves you've developed over the last couple of years.
Yes, I have.
Taking it to the hoop and all that.
Mhm.
Just tell us, how are you thinking about this upcoming districts?
Oh, I'm feeling very happy and proud. I know we can do good. I've got a wonderful team that's just willing to do their best at everything and anything. I know we can hit and capture anything that comes our way.
All right. Now, you can be honest here. She's not going to hear this. They're kind of glad Coach Coke-Dow won't make you run as much anymore.
Well, honestly, she doesn't make us run like you'd think.
Okay.
Yes. But it is great to have her as a coach this year.
Yep.
She's been a great coach all season and one that I will remember forever.
Okay. Anything you'd like to add or say?
Really, I just would love to thank all my teammates for a wonderful season. I know it's been rough at the beginning getting used to a new coach, but it's just been a great blast to be with them.
You all have played, not just you in particular, but you all as a group have played very hard basketball, and you can tell how much better you've gotten from beginning to end.
Yes.
Is dramatic. I mean, when the year started, to be honest, we were hoping you all would beat last year's record.
Yes.
We're actually talking about, okay, what do they have to do to beat New Haven and win districts now? So that's the kind of improvement you all have really made for everybody to think of, that we're thinking, us as fans are thinking like that. So it's been good to watch and nice to watch you go out, develop like you have, and good luck in the future, mate.
Thank you so much.
All right. That's Mandy Horn joining us here on the Indian Sports Network. Okay, shortly we're going to have an interview with Victoria's coach, Carrie Koch-Dow. And here she is. All right, Coach, that was a lot tighter than I thought it would be considering how you played him the first time.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had a feeling it was going to be whenever there's like excitement before our games or something's going on, we haven't really figured out how to take the hype of before the game and add it to the game. It's like we had all our hype before we came out, and then there was no energy during the game. It's all part of the learning process. So I told them in the locker room, we'll get better at that. We'll learn how to carry that over to a game. I told them the most energy we had in the game was at the end when Megan got the and one and then Maddie got the and one. That's the most energy we had in the whole game. But, we pulled it out. So that's improvement because earlier in the year we would have not won that game. We would have had all the hype and then not won the game.
Well, here's if my stats are right, here's the improvement of your team. Tess Weekly scored 4 points and y'all won the game.
Yeah, she definitely had an off night, but she took care of the ball. She got us in our offense. She controlled the tempo, played some good defense. So, that's a big improvement on her part where, she's never been all about scoring. So when she gets her points, it's a bonus. But when she doesn't, we struggle.
And it seemed like you had a different person step up each quarter. In the second quarter, it was Claire. In the second quarter, it was Kaylee. Third quarter, Claire came up. In the fourth quarter, your senior, Mandy Horn, came through with a couple buckets. And Maddie Kinsler was hitting shots all game long.
Right, yeah. And that's good because I want an all-around team. I don't want a one-person show. You can't just pinpoint who it's going to be. And then that is also you don't know who's going to show up and who's not going to show up. So if you only have one person that scores for you all the time and they don't show up, then you don't really know what to do. But when you have ample opportunities for someone new to step up every night, it helps you.
Now, the improvement of your team from the beginning of the year to now is phenomenal. At the beginning of the year, most people were talking, hopefully they beat last year's win total. You've got 11 wins, and I know you're the 3 seed, but from what, the limited amount I hear, you're the biggest threat New Haven has in the district. So that you've gone from, hopefully we can get to 5 to you're now a contender. Yeah. How's that feel?
That's the first I've heard that, so it actually feels pretty good.
Yeah.
And I've always thought, here middle of the season, I've thought we have a good shot at districts. If my team has some momentum and we're going and we're playing hard and my team shows up, we're going to compete and we're going to do good things at districts. I just, the biggest thing I would have to worry about is they've never been in that situation.
Yep.
So it'd be trying to get them over being in the nervous situation and coming out and just playing ball.
Now, districts are coming up starting Saturday. Who's your first opponent?
Crossroads.
Crossroads. What do you know about them?
They've played Silex.
They played. I know we're in one of them districts where I think Silex is the only team we've seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've played Silex. That's all I really know.
We've heard of New Haven.
Heard of New Haven. Went to the school for the first time in my life.
Seen them in the past.
Yeah. So,
yeah, it's one of them district years.
Yeah, but playing at Mark Twain kind of helped because that's kind of what the gym is like.
Yeah.
So it gives, my girls a little bit of sight on what it looks like and how it's going to be. But
I've heard from my end that's what my camera stuff's going to be like too.
Yeah,
I'm going to be on the stage from the end.
Yeah.
You got any insight for us, what you expect for Saturday?
An intense game.
All right.
I don't really know. I don't know what they're going to bring to the court. I don't know if they're going to press us. I don't know what defense they're going to play. I figured out with my girls this year, I can't really tell them a whole lot because if I tell them a whole lot, then it's like they relax and play. And then they don't show up. But if they don't know anything about a team, they come out a little more focused. So it's hard to play teams that we know. And the less that I know, the easier it is for me not to tell them. So I haven't really looked too far into it, which I don't know. It might turn around and bite me. But hopefully we can go in focused and take care of business.
All right. Well, good win tonight. You've got 11 wins on the year. You win districts. You're 500.
Right.
Good job tonight. Good job all season.
Thank you.
Good luck. See you Saturday.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Coach Koch-Dow.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you will be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Here's the boy games about to start.
Yeah, after the extensive halftime festivities.
The starting lineup for the Owls is Joe Martin, Caleb Hudson, Peasel, Nick Kinsey, and Williams.
And now the starting lineup for your Ellsbury Indians.
Lineup for the Indians is going to be
The big man in the middle,
number 44, Garrick Hill. I don't know why I was going to say one of the Anthonys, but Garrick Hill, number 44.
forward, a senior, number 32.
Then number 32, that's Gooch. Donovan Gucciano filling out the lineup. Next, number 24, Kale Mackey. And here comes number 22, Justin O'Brien. And last but not least, number 10, Tyler Turnbull. And that is the lineup. We got Turnbull, Hill, Mackey, Guccione, and O'Brien out on the field. Out on the court. I don't know why I was going to say field.
Well, it's a playing area. It's a fieldish type surface.
They play sports ball here.
Yeah. All right. The last Ellsbury beat Silex on a buzzer beater by Anthony in the Bowling Green tournament during one of the consolation rounds.
Yep.
Gooch
going to face
Gooch going on the jump here.
Caleb Hudson.
All right. Well,
ball up.
Gooch wins the tip. Gets it to Garrick. And away we go.
Turnbull, we're going to bring it across the timeline for the first time.
Sox looks like they're in man. O'Brien has it. Ellsbury's got 4 seniors starting tonight. The 5th senior, Logan Anthony, of course, is still recovering from his knee injury. And is pretty much now officially a Bearcat at McKendree.
Yep. Turnbull with the ball on the
and
wing.
It has taken 34 seconds, but Gooch has hit the floor and took someone down with him.
At least once.
Nice drive by Turnbull. Drops it off for Gooch. And he's fouled. That'll send the Gooch to the line, shooting 2. Now, see, I talked about this extensively with Arrow last year. When someone does what Turnbull does there, and Gooch airballs the first one, they should be given an assist.
Yeah,
They're not.
That makes
they're not
sense.
because of the foul.
No, the foul. Yeah, the foul cancels it.
The foul was, by the way, on number 31, Martin. Gooch missed the second one. Rebound there by O'Brien. But you see what I'm saying? The foul robs that player of the assist, even though he set up the play.
Yeah.
Mackey drives through. His shot's offline. Gooch fighting for the rebound. Out of bounds off Gooch.
Going Silex way now. Inbound by Joe Martin. Martin trying to get it in. Gets it in at number 14. That's Nick Kinsey. Back to Martin. Martin to Hudson. Or no, excuse me, Peasel. Peasel up with the shot.
Peasel's one of their main players.
Yeah.
Yep. And being the Peasel is a name familiar to Silex.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let's see here. There's a Hinkie on the team.
There's.
Which I think is a state law, or at least a Silex town law.
We have few of them. Turnbull with the ball now.
I don't see a Mudd or a Brown, though.
No, there aren't any in this little age gap.
And the baby Bull drains a 3.
At least not none playing ball.
Oh, he stepped over the line.
Yeah. O'Brien inbound. Where's he going with it? He goes long.
Oh, that's got to hurt. He hit it hard.
Hard hit there for Nick Kinsey. He went
He's
down.
getting up, though. I think he's got a dead arm.
Yeah, he landed right on his elbow.
Yeah, I think he's got a dead arm.
They're going to switch out Adams for him.
Yep. No, he's holding his arm low, and he's got a little hobble in his hip. Garrick at the line to shoot.
I'd say he hit right on that elbow and on his hip. And
He hit hard.
yeah, those points
He
impact
hit-
don't help.
Yeah, they're checking his arm.
Shots up. Good.
Good.
Score 6-2. Here in the first quarter of play on the Indian Sports Network. Silex Owls, Ellsbury Indians here at Ellsbury. Ball gets lapped around. It's in the hands of Peasel now, and he's going hard.
Out of bounds.
Tried to get it off to Hudson. Didn't work.
How'd we get 6?
Magic.
Did Hill make a
The
shot?
magic of scoring.
Did Hill make a
Yeah.
shot? Okay.
All right, Turnbull with the ball. He cuts straight in towards the block. Didn't make it work. Kicks it back out to O'Brien. O'Brien up with the shot. No good. Picked
Offline
up by
rebound, Peasel.
Peasel kicks it there to Adams. Adams takes off with it, brings it across the timeline for the Owls. Where's he going with it? Into the corner there to Martin. Martin cuts down towards the baseline.
If I remember right, Martin was a key contributor in their second half comeback by Silex in the first game.
Yeah, he's a pretty solid ball player. Kicking it around again. Back to Peasel. Or no, not Peasel. Excuse
That's
me, Adams. Adams to Martin. Martin over the shot. No
Offline, a
good.
little long, a little left.
Yeah.
Goes out of bounds. Off Silex.
Hill to inbound.
Oh, it's 6-2.
Hill kicks it over to Mackey. Mackey in the
Anthony-
corner to Hill.
Garrick for 3.
No
Off
good.
the back iron. Mackey gets the rebound.
Turnbull with it now. Turnbull back to Hill on the wing.
Got it.
Cross court. Cuts the baseline.
Nice
by
drive
O'Brien.
there by O'Brien. It's good. I got to admit, things look a little sluggish after that extended in-between game break
Martin into Adams.
for
Adams
both
is
teams.
going hard. Cuts through, gets Peasel.
Peasel, nice
into-
pass.
Up by the shot by Hudson. Good job for Caleb there.
That was
Finished
set
out.
up by Peasel. Good job by him to see that.
Yeah. Turnbull with the ball now out there on the edge. Kicks to the far side. Ball goes down yonder and around yonder over to Kale.
Good carry through from the first game.
It is. And
Runner by Adams, no good. Rebound by Turnbull.
O'Brien with it over to Mackey on the wing.
Nice save by Kale. The bespectacled one hustling hard.
Yeah. Mackey kicks it across over to Turnbull. Turnbull into the corner to Hill there. Hill across back to Mackey. They're trying to get that
Nice
open.
drive. Left hand.
Drive's good.
The lefty runner for Mackey, the salad shooter.
10-4.
Well, his name is Kale.
Yeah, you coming up with something there. All right, that's Peasel taking off. Jeez.
And the Mountain Man gets a steal, and there's a blocking foul on Peasel. That's two on him real quick.
And there's a line change for the Indians.
It is a full line change.
Oh, it
is a
I didn't
full line
realize how
change.
many we had coming out.
In the game is Bodecker, Kelly, Taylor, Anthony, and Jerkowski.
Hank Kinsey out now for
Jerkowski has it in the corner. Up top to Kelly, who swings it to Bodecker. Down to Taylor. Taylor fires a pass. Oh! Stolen by Adams. Tried to squeeze one into Anthony in the high post.
Yeah.
Indians up 10-4 early on. What the heck he's calling here? Apparently Trevor, too aggressive in the post defense, was literally fouling Hudson to get him out of the lane. Anthony steals the ball, says, I'll just take that.
Yep, he sure did.
The
Pass
tall
out to
T
Taylor.
with the steal. Gets the ball. Swift has it. Gives it down to Kelly. Kelly over to Bodecker. Stewie looks in. Kicks out to Kelly. Bodecker over to Taylor. Taylor pass tipped by number 12, Williams.
I kind of always find these boys games a little more interesting just in the fact that you got a lot of these guys who play Legion ball together, played soccer together here in recent times.
Try calling the Clopton-Ellsbury games after calling
Yeah.
both names on the same team during football.
Exactly. So, Bodecker with it, swings it over to Taylor. Taylor jags in, pops out, kicks it to Bodecker up top. Into Anthony, kicks out, up by Drakowski, no good. And picked up and kicked around. Bodecker again up top. He cuts in towards the top of the lane, up with the shot, offline.
Rebound by Jerkowski. Put back and foul.
Jerkowski spun on that. Nice layup on it. Or nice put up. I can't really call it a layup by any means.
Football games, you'll see something like, and Logan, the games against Clopton, and Logan fouls and Trevor fouls Talbert. Keep in mind that Trevor spent the whole fall protecting Talbert.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the ball gets inbounded by Martin, and it's in play.
That's Adams.
Yeah, to Adams, yeah. Adams takes off with it, and he's going
He
hard.
splits the press.
Kicks
Drops it off.
Hudson up.
Now
Hudson
see-
good.
Trevor's got to learn when to and when not to take the fall on that charge. He needs to stand up and play defense there. Cuts through lane. He's going to go shoot two, though. Good post move there for Anthony.
Shots up.
And the tall T makes the first one.
And we now have Nick Kinsey back in.
As well as Nate Kinsey.
Nathan.
I think it's Nate.
I think, yeah. Well, they're all the Kinseys are out there. Nathan, Hank, and Nick. You wanted a prolific name.
Yep, that's a lane violation. Shot's good. Again,
I don't have Muds to throw off the roster, but I got Kinsey's I can give you repetitively here.
My personal vendetta this whole season. They need to simplify the free throw rule back to what it used to be. When the ball's released, you can go. Double dribble called on 15 Adams. Turnover. Silex is. It looks like the extended break really affected Silex more than Ellsbury. They just don't seem in it right now.
Yeah.
The Indians are up 15-6.
Ball inbounded by Taylor to Bodecker. Bodecker brings it across the timeline. Kicks it over to Reed.
Yep. Poked away by Kinsey. One of them.
Reed across court to Drakowski.
For those of you who pay attention, Jake will be given his halftime nap.
I will. I don't know what it is. Last quarter, I've just been wanting to yawn, and I think I finally had to let it go there.
That'll be our halftime show. Jake Thompson napping.
It will. It'll be
Adams just
pretty
went over and
entertaining.
back. Did you see that?
Yeah. He took a nice couple foot
Yeah,
jog
he
in
caught
and
the
out.
ball about where he's standing now and went backwards.
All right, ball getting moving around.
Kinsey for three.
Good.
That was Nick Kinsey
Yeah.
offline.
I thought it was good for a second there. but
Rebound by Reed.
Reed with it now. Kicks it over to Taylor. Almost
where
out
is
of
he
bounds.
throwing the ball?
Back to Bodecker. Back to Reed on the perimeter.
Quick three
Up.
for Reed.
Good.
Gosh, he can shoot when he's in line.
He
when
can hit
he
him.
when he gets his feet set and catches in rhythm. Stolen by Reed. Drops it off for Bodecker. Pokes it out for Taylor.
Back out, Bodecker. Bodecker up to Taylor. Over to Reed. Reed
Quick
up with the
three.
shot.
Offline. Offline and gets the roll. Sox coach wants a timeout. It's 21-6. This one's getting ugly quick. We'll take it with him. This is Indian Sports Network.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Well, we're back. The Indians are just bulldozing the Owls right now. It's 21-6.
58.6 on the clock here in the first.
This is one of the better quarters of ball the Indians have played all year.
All right, Hudson going to inbound. Kicks it in there
To Kinsey. Over to Adams. Back to another Kinsey. Down to Kinsey.
Yep.
Back to Adams.
Into Hudson.
He's fouled on the reach-in. Who's it on?
That's Caleb Hudson. For
That's
anybody
on
who's-
Anthony. That's two on him.
Anybody who's kept up with Silex ball in the last 5 to 6 years, that's a brother of Corey and Chris.
The Gooch checks back in.
Corey and Chris Hudson.
The Indians just got smaller and meaner with the Gooch in there.
Alrighty. Adams cuts in, kicks it over to one
Hank
of Kinsey's.
Kinsey
Back to Adams.
The 11 kid, the
To
11
another
Kinsey looks
Kinsey,
younger.
and then to another. Yeah.
Is he a freshman?
Yes, I believe so. Hank, yeah, I think
Nick
he is.
Kinsey has it now. Gets it to Hudson. Drops it off to Adams. 20 seconds. There's the younger Kinsey. Poked away from Hudson. Jurkowski comes up with it. Drives baseline to get out of the hole. Gets it to Reed. Quickly up to Taylor. Taylor snatches
Whoa.
into the lane. Got away with an extra step and good.
We're ticking away. Quarter going to be done in just a moment.
There it is.
Strong quarter by the Indians. We'll be back in just a minute after we
23
get a
to
couple
6.
commercials.
Yep. Indian Sports Network.
Ever wondered where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we're back. Good. I mean, I don't know there's any way other than good quarter for the Indians that you can describe that as.
Yep.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different players scored. 12, 18. Yep, that adds up. 8 different players scored. The most right now is Reed with 6.
Inbound there. Kinsey cuts around, kicks it over to Martin. Martin back to Kinsey.
All right, here's how bad it was for Silex in the first quarter. We had more players score than they had points. Stolen by Reed.
Whoa, a little bit of
foul,
push-off.
not called. Reed dribbles off his knee, lobs it
Over
for
to
Hill.
Hill
He takes
up.
it up and in. The Mountain Man going for his conventional three-point play. I believe this is a district first-round matchup.
It is. It is. So you.
This will be the game you see Monday night down at New Haven. Why do we have to go to New Haven to play this game?
We could just accelerate districts.
We could just say, hey, look, we played Thursday.
You think that? Nah, I don't think they take it.
Well, heck, at this point, I'd rather go to
They don't
Silex
wanna-
and play the game.
They don't want to lose out on that sweet ticket money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they'll probably charge fans like $5 a ticket to get in or something like that since it's districts.
I'd say that's
Poked
cheap.
away by Kelly. On the floor for the Indians right now is Kelly, Reed, Hill, O'Brien, and Turnbull. On the floor for Silex, you have
Kinsey,
Nick Kinsey,
Kinsey.
Adams, Hank Kinsey, Martin, and Nate Kinsey.
Martin and Adams are the only non-Kinseys.
Yes.
That's simplified.
You have the
for you.
Kinsey family and a couple of extras. That shot was missed there by Nick Kinsey. He fouls. Rebound by Hill. He'll go to the line.
Does look like number 22. That's Peasel going to be jumping back in. He'll be.
Oh, the rebound was by Reed.
He'll be replacing Hank Kinsey. And Williams coming out. It looks like 2 for. Nobody's moving. There we go.
Yeah, Nick
Kinsey.
He's got 2 fouls on him.
So just Nathan out there now.
It's 26-6, 7:07 this game. I'll tell you what, barring some kind of quick comeback here by Silex, it might be story time in the second half.
You got a point. It could.
Yeah.
These guys could easily lose track of a fightable game.
I mean, it's 22 points now.
Yeah.
Peasel has the ball. There was a Flyers game. There was a Flyers game that got so bad last summer. Me and Greg Flaster of Bernie's fame were discussing who was the better local youth sports coach during the fourth quarter. It was like a 45-point game. It was bad.
Whoa, and O'Brien gets his hands on it.
O'Brien
And he's
steals
taking
the
off.
ball, goes in on Martin.
Oh,
Bad shot. Took it down a little low off the side of the rim.
Kicks
Martin
it
gets the
around.
rebound.
Peasel with it. Kicks it over and into the corner. I believe that's Adams. Back to Peasel. Peasel up with a shot.
Long three.
Oh.
Bank closed for the Silex. It was working for Kinsler in the girls' game.
Shot
Reed
up.
off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound Kinsey. 28-6. 6 minutes to go in the half. All Ellsbury.
Hooey. Whoa, Reed.
And I mean all Ellsbury. Incidental contact.
Yeah. Reed kind of was there.
Mackey to check in.
So, ball going to be inbounded by O'Brien to Turnbull. And this story starts up again. 6:03 on the clock. 28-6. Mackey with the ball now. Cuts around the perimeter. Kicks it to O'Brien up top. Ball back to Mackey.
Carroll with the shot. Offline.
Rebound by Peasel for the Owls. Into the corner there.
Stolen by Hill.
Hill's going hard at
The
it.
big guys. Shaq-esque just clobbering down the lane.
And
clobbering down the floor.
Clobbering is a good word.
Yes.
I would use that as a descriptor. It does appear we're going to have a multiple lineup switch out.
There hasn't been much snow this year, but sort of snowplow-esque. Just sort of clearing things out of the way. They bumped him. They went to the side.
Yeah, that's about the way to put it.
Yeah.
All right, so we had Jerkowski heading out, Kelly coming off, Gooch coming on, Bodecker out there.
Oh, this is going to be a 1-and-1. It looks Looks like Taylor's coming in for Hill.
Who's Gooch going out there for it? There seems a little be.
Well, that's
1, 2.
Gooch makes 5.
Okay, it is 5. Okay.
All right, and Taylor's coming in for Hill.
Shooter.
Yeah, Gooch thought he might have been going in for the shooter. Taylor is.
All righty, folks. Shot is up.
First one's good.
There goes again.
That makes it 30-6, and this game is starting to get a yikes factor into it.
A little bit.
Tad. Peasel drops it off from Martin, back to Peasel. Over to, is that Adams? Yep. Off the glass and good.
Bodecker with the ball, kicks it over to Jerkowski, back to Bodecker. Over to Taylor, into the corner to Mackey. Bodecker pops up, gets the ball again, kicks it in the corner to Jerkowski this time. Back around to Bodecker. He cuts toward the top of key, kicks it over on the wing to Taylor, who bobbles it a bit, but picks it back up. Bodecker with it, almost loses it there. A lot of bobbling about. Timeout called.
Coach Froman up by 22, doesn't want to see that lead slip away, calls timeout. As the Indian Sports Network will take a 30 with them.
People pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we're back. The score 38 here in the second quarter of play. 4.56 minutes on the clock.
For those of you listening in from Silex, Jake Thompson, the former Owl, was desperately looking up what the mercy clock rule was in the break.
I was just trying to ease the pain at this point, folks. Once an owl, always an owl, but this is just a little rough for me to watch.
There's a nice skip pass to Jerkowski, backs into the, kicks out.
Shot up by Bodecker.
Offline.
Especially considering how ball was when I was in school. Taylor
gets it. He called with the charge.
Yeah.
Well, Ellsbury's not drilling it like they were the first quarter.
No, they've eased off, and I don't know if that's just because Silex is playing a little tougher on them or they've just eased themselves.
I think
off.
Silex has woken up and gotten, like I said, that extended break looked like it put Silex to bed more than it did Ellsbury.
Yeah.
And I think Silex has woken up a bit here.
Peasel with the ball.
I think Ellsbury sort of settled into a game that they've got a comfortable lead instead of keep pushing.
And it's getting bopped around. Martin kicks it out to Peasel. Peasel loses control, but he's able to regain.
Nice skip.
Over into the corner. Shot up by Williams, I believe. Is that Williams?
That's Adams.
Adams.
Ball's tipped around. Finally, Mackey comes away with it. Gets it to Taylor. Taylor driving in. Oh, ball squirts loose. Galloped up by Hudson.
Hudson kicks it over to Martin and then back to Peasel. We're going to have a full line change for the Indians.
Shot missed by Adams. Out of bounds, off Silex.
3:30 on the
ball.
clock.
Okay, on the floor for the Indians now. Kelly, 50, 10, Turnbull, 22, O'Brien, 2, Reed, 44, Hill. Reed and Hill have been the ones that have been, I think Hill just technically called for a timeout, but the refs didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was calling to set up a play, but he can't signal like that.
No. It doesn't. I
Yeah.
saw that too, and I was like,
I was like, I think he technically called for a timeout.
Reed doing something with the ball, gets it over to O'Brien. O'Brien to the corner. Kelly with the shot. No good. Reed gets
the rebound. Foul going up.
Yeah, Reed swung into that just like he needed to.
Whatever that signal for the play call that Hill had right there needs to change.
Yeah, just enough.
That foul is the third on Peasel. That's bad for Silex. Reed will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Tell you what, Reed's filling up the stat sheet here in the first half.
He is. Shot's good.
That's his 9th point. He's got 3 rebounds, a steal, 2 assists. Gets a block. He's got the thing covered.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, he's also 4 for 4 from the line. 32-8. Kinsey has the ball, drops it down. He traveled. Martin with the turnover. 2:55 to go. It's 32-8. Checking in the game. Who's B. Hinky? You don't know?
I don't know a first name on him. I know he's a Hinky.
All right, a Hinky is checked in, number 23. Turnbull has the ball up top, gets the Reed. Reed drives right. He traveled. Yep. Hopped on his feet, trying to cross over.
Yeah,
Hinkie has the ball.
Brian Hinkie. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't 100% on it.
Back to
Gotta
Martin, back to
confirm.
Hinkie to Martin. Getting close to the 10 seconds. Stolen by Reed. Drops it off for Turnbull. And the baby bull, TT himself, drills a 3. It's now 35-8. Adams gets it across the timeline. Reaching foul going to be called on Nathan. The deuce with this first personal. And we're going to see the blockhead, Jake Reimel, check in. Trust me, I've coached this kid several times when he was younger. When his head is shaved,
I know
it's perfectly square.
We discussed it before. It just cracks me up. All right, that's Hudson with the ball. Loses it on the spin.
And I tell you what, if his dad's listening to us right now, he's laughing at it.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I know his brother's laughing at it. Last year's senior
Zach is
Zach
probably
Reimel,
thinking
yeah.
it really funny. All right, Turnbull with the ball.
I mean, he's got his hair, but you can sort of see it now in his face when he looks at it. I mean, that is a perfectly square
Turnbull
head.
with the ball to O'Brien. O'Brien on the wing, kicks back to Turnbull up top. Turnbull with the shot. It's good.
Oh, my goodness, nothing's missing. Turnbull's 3 for 3 from downtown today.
Martin inbounds it. Back
It's
to
now
Martin.
38-8. Under 2 to go in the
Brian
first
Hinkie
half.
with the ball. Can't
Gets it to
get
Adams.
Gets it to Adams. Almost didn't.
It was tipped, therefore it could have
Yeah.
been backcourt.
Oh, and that's a kick.
And Reed tries to kick a field goal. Line change coming up.
And
Bodecker for 32, Guccione, 24, Mackey, 12, Taylor, and they're leaving Reimel out there.
And here comes McGill for it's number 31, so that's Martin.
Yep. 38-8, minute 36 to go. Ball goes to
in.
McGill. Out to Kinsey. If you don't know, just say Kinsey.
Hinkie with the
Hinkie.
shot. Good.
Hinkie
Hinkie
inline
hits it.
3. 38-11. Mackey has the ball. Taylor to Bodecker. Back to Taylor. Swings it around to Mackey. Mackey looks down to Jake. Jake Reimel gets it back up to Mackey. Mackey dribbles around a bit. Gets it back to Taylor. We're closing in on a minute.
Taylor in the
Bodecker.
corner to Bodecker. Bodecker kicks it farther down.
Back up top. Taylor tries to split the defense. Shoots it over. Oh, we're going to call a foul on 30 on Gooch.
Yeah.
That's first foul on Gooch. Can't be a Gooch senior night without Gooch fouling. That just wouldn't be right.
Well, at least he's just at one.
Kinsey has the ball.
Kinsey spins on that, kicks it over to Adams. Adams cuts down towards the line.
Oh.
Tried to offload it, didn't work. Mackey gets it though. He's going hard.
I think
Travel.
Mackey called with the trip. I think if they had Martin in there instead of McGill at that spot, that's a lay-in.
It would have been.
I know what Kinsey was looking at.
Yeah, McGill just wasn't quick enough to see it.
Yep. Or tall enough to be there for the pass.
Nick yeah, that too. Nick Kinsey with the ball.
Might as well just say it bluntly like it is.
I would give benefit of the doubt.
Blocking foul going to be called there on Mackey. That's going to be 7.
I had a coach one time who said it's all an athletic ability. Usually that's when he was referring to the ability you could jump or how tall you were. That was a nice way of putting it.
Kinsey to shoot the 1-and-1 here. We got 35 seconds to go.
38-11.
Indians up 27. 26 now. Kinsey makes the first one.
Is it the first time they scored and how long? It's been a little bit.
Hinkey just hit a 3 last possession.
But
so
prior
well,
to that,
2 possessions before that, yeah. Well, they've got 7 points this quarter, which beats last quarter's total of 6. So they're getting better.
Kale to Bodecker.
And I doubt we're going to score 8 points in the next 30 seconds, so we're not going to score as many ourselves. Nice feed down the Rimal. Kicks it out to Bodecker.
Bodecker up. Oh.
Oh, Taylor with the putback. Oh, gosh darn it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Bodecker and Taylor have been getting good looks today and are the ones who aren't hitting. Everybody else on the Indians is making everything.
Sometimes that's how it happens, though. I mean, honestly, if you really think about it.
Taylor's going to shoot 2. Foul is on number 13, McGill.
McGill's first. Shots up.
Off the front of the iron. Needs to get a little bit more leg on it. You realize when you scratch your beard, Mike picks it up.
I can't hear it in my ear, though, either, so.
Taylor makes the second. I'm hearing the scratching noise. I'm like, what in the heck is that? And I look over here going like this.
Shots up.
Adams sinks at 3.
Way to hit it. Bodecker with the ball up.
Offline.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 23-point game. Syx closed it down a little bit. We had it up to 30 for a while. Syx ended on an 8-1 run. It's 39-16. We'll be back with second half action right after this.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. Game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
or
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff at the bank.
the bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. It's a pretty weird luck showing up in the road in fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check out account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we can only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been selling tickets for the last couple of months for the Marion Midas Memorial Scholarship. And again, like always, this town amazes me. We raised over $2,000 with this fundraiser. We're going to be drawing out 2 winners tonight, but before I do that, I gotta say, this guy right here brought me to tears because he said, I have a baby pig and I really wanted to go to Mrs. Midas' scholarship. So, Stone Brothers Farms, they made this happen. He deserves the big round of applause.
Thank you very much. I'd like to first start off and say thank you, Ms. Kruger, and to Ms. Seeley for taking care of the money aspect. And also, I wanted to this pay forward to a woman that dedicated her time to this committee and also making sure that every one of us was having a great day. And I feel that I hope this, for the years to come, will keep paying forward to everybody, kids that she has affected for her life. Thank you.
She's got her eyes closed. Our first winner is Debbie Foster. And our second winner is Randy Thomas.
I like your polo. I like your polo. I like your polo. Proclamation. What? What?
And we're back. Well, at least I'm back. 39-16. All Ellsbury in the first half. Leading scorers for the Indians, Reed has 10. Turnbull has 9. They have 3 for 3 from downtown. And Garrick Hill also has 9. Leading scorer right now for Sox is Adams with 5. I mean, this game's just been total domination. I didn't get a chance to eat supper, so you all get to hear me eat nachos for a little bit. On the court for the Indians to start the second half, 22 O'Brien, 10 Turnbull, 24. They got the starting lineup, which was the seniors, O'Brien, Turnbull, 24, and Carol Mackey, 32, Donovan Guccione, and the mountain man, Garrick Hill. And our cameraman, Jake Thompson, is just now getting back. So you're probably missing some of the action visually, but I will describe it to you. Ball kicked. Indians retain possession.
Alrighty.
Have a nice extensive talk with Mike?
Yeah, we were BSing.
You're talking with Mike. That's the given.
That's a very valid point. Valid point.
Mike,
sir.
I hope you record this for posterity, but anything that comes out of your mouth by definition is BS. Turnbull missed the 3.
Well, I was watching the clock when we started talking, and I got distracted and wasn't thinking about looking at the clock to see what time we were at.
There's so many ways I can take that that'll just be wrong.
I see you've switched from chili dogs at basketball games over to nachos.
They don't have chili dogs here. I wish they did. Nice take up there by number 30, Hudson.
Because if they did, you'd have, what, 3 a plate?
I'd have 1 a quarter at least. Stolen by Kinsey. Sox come out ready to play here.
No, Mike wanted to know if I felt that I was a traitor up here. I told him that you were firmly keeping me in line and reminding me of my failings.
Don't worry. You still feel like a traitor, trust me.
Alrighty.
The first time I went to Clopton for an Indian Hawks game, and they played the I went up there before the game at the 7th hour for the Clopton part of the pep rally.
Mm-hmm.
I felt sick to my stomach when they played the Clopton school song. It never goes away. It doesn't go away.
All right.
Foul there on number 10, Turnbull.
And that's 22 at the line.
Peasel. Yep. Clinks the first one. Yeah. No, you're just gonna have this sick feeling all night long.
Shots up.
Peasel makes it. And you're not going to be mad at anybody in particular. You're going to be mad at yourself. What am I doing here? I should be announcing for Silex.
Mackey to Turnbull over to O'Brien and back to Turnbull. Ooh, Pete's almost gypped in there. O'Brien with it, takes it up top, kicks it to the corner.
Carroll dribbles out, pass that up to O'Brien. Off the front of the iron. Ball tipped away. Kinsey gets it. Kinsey has the ball. Gets the who's 12? Williams.
Yeah.
DeMartin over to Hudson. To Peasel. Stolen by Mackey. Gets it to O'Brien. He drives in, tries to drop it off for Gooch. Bounces off Gooch's head back to O'Brien. Out to Mackey. And Carroll, the salad shooter, drills the 3.
He does. I just have to rationalize my support for Ellsbury and the fact that my grandmother graduated here in 1939. And that's the last time anybody I've been kin to came through here.
That's begging for it right there. Just
yeah.
Own your Silexness and go with it. Mackey's shot blocked by Hudson.
All righty. Gets over to Martin. Martin takes it across the timeline. Shoot. Gets Kinsey with it. Oh, a little bit of a kick, yeah.
For those of you listening,
line change.
Basically, Jake Thompson gives a hoot. Is basically what we're saying.
Wow, you're really jumping into the
alleyness. Yes,
yes, you are. Didn't know it would ever be possible for such a guy like you. All right, ball gets kicked around. Bodecker with it. He's taken off. Kicks to Taylor.
We're staring at a 42-19 game. Nice drive there by Taylor. He got away with an extra step, but still, nice drive. Inbound to Peasel. Well, Bodecker's basically riding his back. Foul not called. Bodecker gets the rebound. Taylor powers up, missed the shot. Gets the ball back, gets it out to Jurkowski, who JJ nails a three.
47-19, 4:15 here to go. And the ball is heading down. Well, I was going to say yonder, but it stopped yonder.
Timeout 30. We'll take it with them. This is the Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Oh, folks, we are back here on the Indian Sports Network. What a night for Indian basketball. Score 47-19, 4:10 on the clock here in the third quarter of play. Great senior night so far.
Come on. I'm going to get you into going full owl here by the end of the game.
Oh, they got to do it. They got to either get in a real bad spot or be on a real good upswing for me to get anywhere near.
You're a graduate of Sox. I'm going to make you own it. Adams for three. Offline, no good. They were smacking all over the place. I couldn't tell who was smacking who. Taylor, nice.
Next time we do this, I'll break out my Letterman's jacket if I can dig it out of the closet.
You do it, I'll do it. I've got a big old Ellsbury one loaded down with medals. Tons of track. It would not pass airport security. Rebound by Jurkowski off the miss from Kinsey. We've achieved the 30-point mark. I'd like us to push it up a little bit in case Sykes decides to make a few baskets. Oh, Trevor.
Oh, breakaway there.
No, that's backcourt. Trevor fired the pass too hard.
And it's a leap of a ball. What do we?
Yeah, he's pointing out it needs to be. No, it's backcourt. It goes to half court.
Yeah, I thought it would be on the other.
No, it's half court. I thought it won the backcourt.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was saying it goes to the volleyball line, but.
All right, that's Martin with it. Kicks it to Adams. Adams
Almost
trying to get
stolen
into
by
Hudson.
Reed. Tip. That's going to be out of bounds. Silex ball.
Almost out in the hallway there. Martin to inbound.
Feed the ball to Hudson. Bodecker with the reach in.
I'm not 100%, and I wouldn't quote me on this, but I do believe Joe Martin signed with a college somewhere to play baseball after he graduates.
Good.
Joe's a pretty decent ball player.
Swing the
Shots
ball
up.
around. Offline. Front of the rim for Adams. Taylor gets the rebound.
And we got another lineup change here. We're going football style in and
Oh,
out.
that was going to count. Wilson Taylor to the line, shooting two. Shooting for the three-point play. All right. Gooch is going to get Taylor into the game for the Indians. 50 Kelly, 34 Reimel, 22 O'Brien, and 10 Turnbull. Okay. What we really want is Ellsbury to get a big enough lead that doesn't. Taylor hits the three, that there's no. Silex can't get it under 30. We want that clock to be constant moving in the fourth.
Hudson going to inbound. Kicks it into Peasel. You know, honestly, other than this Peasel playing here, there probably hasn't been a Peasel playing in a while, actually, for Silex.
Tipped up by Gooch off the Peasel miss. O'Brien has the ball.
Oh, whoop.
He's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot. This game's just gotten sort of sloppy-ish.
52-19, 2:29 on the clock. Martin and I believe one of the Kinsey's gonna.
That's Hank Kinsey.
Yep.
That's the non-N Kinsey.
Glad for the variety.
Kelly
and the ball's in.
Turnbull has it. Bounce pass into Gooch. Gooch spin move. Off the glass wide. Peasel has it. Guarded by Kelly. Swings it out to McGill. That's just a hard name to say when
you have a nacho in your mouth.
I've swallowed the nacho.
Hey.
A little dry, though. Adams has it. Dribbles off O'Brien's belly. Gets it back.
Kicks to McGill. Whoa.
Stolen by Turnbull. He's not going to dunk it, but he'll lay it in.
Nice.
Barely. He put a little bit too much spin on that ball.
He gave it a little more than it needed, probably.
Yep. That makes it 54-19. Indians playing straight man now. Martin drives in. And is going to get a chance for a three-point play. Foul going to be on O'Brien.
Yep. Alrighty, Joe Martin up with the shot.
Rebound by the Gooch. Peasel
pulled that one there, yeah.
One more foul, and he's done with this game.
Hinkie coming in. I believe he's probably coming in for Peasel.
I'd imagine.
Gooch can inbound to Turnbull. We're at 1:31 in the third quarter play, 54-21.
Oh. O'Brien, the Turnbull.
Back and forth. In the corner, Grimal.
Woo. Bullet pass for Gooch.
Alrighty, Martin gets it in, and it's moving. Adams with the ball. Whoa, Adams
Almost
over
stolen by Turnbull.
Yeah.
Martin has it.
Martin to McGill. Up to Hinkie, over to Martin. Martin up with the shot. Good.
Back to a 30-point game. See, we didn't get a big enough lead.
Nope.
They've been screwing around with it.
Able observation. I quite agree, sir.
We should have had like a 37, 38-point lead. Now it's just 30.
Up by the shot. Good.
O'Brien gives us a little bit of a buffer. That's 32 points. 56-24, 23 seconds to go.
Jake Adams brings it in.
You only said his first name because it's the same as yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Yep.
I know his brother Josh.
I remember Josh Adams.
Yep.
Turnbull got the rebound off the miss. He's driving in. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. That'll pretty much close out the quarter.
Shots up.
Front of the iron, no good. Second one makes. Adams heaves. That's no good. Well, 1 through 3 quarters. It's all Ellsbury, 57-24. We'll be back with a running clock right after this.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Alrighty, we're back here on the Indian Sports Network. Once again, if you were for some reason just tuning in and joining us, this is Jake Thompson and Bob Gray. We're bringing you all the action as our own alma maters square off here on the Indian Sports Network. 57-24, the Owls are down here in Ellsbury. Heading into the fourth quarter, we will have a running clock.
On the court for the Indians right now, Reed, Bodecker, Mackey, Hill, and Jerkowski. For Silex, you've got Nick Kinsey, Hinkie, Hudson, who's taking the shot there, rebound Hill, Martin, and somebody I'm missing. Oh, Hank Kinsey.
Yep, you got another Kinsey out there.
Yeah, if you at this point, if you don't know who's out there for Silex, just say a Kinsey.
It's a good shot. Good guess.
You've literally got a 30% chance of being right.
Yeah.
There's 10 on the roster, 3 of them are Kinseys. When I said literally, I meant it.
You got a 20% chance that it's one of them's first name starts with an N.
Nice pass
Shots
to
up by
Bodecker.
Bodecker.
He's fouled by Hudson.
That's going to be Hudson's first of the game.
Piesel's been picking up all the fouls for Silex.
Yeah.
Bodecker makes the first one. Incidentally, this is how I called most of the baseball games. Eating something. They had them loaded nachos out there though. They had like the chili. They had like the chili and the salsa on it.
Yeah.
And the jalapenos. Those were good. Hinkie has the ball. Pocket picked by Mackey.
Goes for it.
Mackey falls all over the ball. Now Bodecker's on it. Punches it to Jerkowski. Jerkowski kicks it out to Reed. He takes a 3.
No good.
Offline. It goes off to Martin. No, it'll be Ellsbury ball.
Yep.
I think I can give Mackey credit for a steal there. I believe.
I would. Yeah, I'd go with it.
Yeah.
Reed up with the heck of a
Wild
jump.
shot. Rebound by Hill. He puts it back. Oh, yeah, I'm going full Harry Doyle mode right now. Nobody's listening anyway.
Wow. Wow.
Hill sinks the second one. That gives him 12 on the night.
All right, that's Pisa with the ball for the Owls.
It's 61-24. This has been the most dominating game the Indians have played all year.
Pops it into Martin. Martin kicks it out. Shot up by Kinsey.
No good. Rebound Piesel. And Piesel is the one being fouled this time.
Instead of fouling?
Yes. Notice the irony.
Quite. 61-24.
All right.
Time ticking away.
Jake, since we got a little bit of break here while Piesel shoots 2. And you are, as we've discussed before, a former Owl.
Yes.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
That's one we have yet to figure out over there.
You're an owl that's an owl on a commercial. I figured you would know.
I'll have to defer that one along to the school administration there because I don't know if I ever heard the answer.
I figured that'd be like a requirement of graduation to know that one.
It might have been.
Jerkowski hits the second three of the night. That's the kind of night it's been when Jerkowski's hitting 2 threes.
64-25, and we're about to come under 4 minutes.
So seriously, a bench forward has hit 2 threes. Martin fouled by Jerkowski on that one. He'll go to the line, shoot 2.
And as Bob alluded to earlier tonight, this is a first-round district matchup as well. So if Silex can hope from anything, they will learn from this game. And they've only got about 1 night, 2 nights. They
play Monday.
They play Monday. Oh, so they've got a little more time.
They got the weekend.
Yeah, they've got the weekend to prep up.
Line change. Senior staying out there and Garrick.
And Garrick.
Well, it's a running clock, 3:29 to go. We're up 39. Martin missed the first one. He's shooting 2. I think he's going to let the seniors end it up. Martin gets the second one to roll.
And
Turnbull bringing the ball down the court. Now, I wonder if he's going to let the seniors come off together or if he's going to just leave them out there on the court.
That's a good question.
Yep.
Gooch up.
Gooch.
Oh!
Gooch with the 3!
What a shot, folks.
Even he's laughing at it.
He looked like he was just about shocked as could be about it.
Rebound for Hill off the miss by Peasel. It's a 41-point game. Gooch hits a 3-pointer. I mean, for goodness sakes.
Yeah.
Gooch driving the lane, dribbles off his back, recovered by Hill. Hill diving on the ball, scoops it to O'Brien, fires it to Mackey. Over to Mackey, back to Turnbull.
Where's it going from here, folks?
Oh, they're going to try to force feed Gooch. That's all they're doing at this point. Foul on Hank Kinsey. That'll send Turnbull to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
And that does look like number 13, McGill, number 23, Brian Hinkey, and number 12, Williams coming out as number 14, Nick Kinsey. Martin and Peasel take off. Gooch going to the seat.
Jake Reimel coming in for the Gooch. He's going to get him off one by one.
It looks like, if you noticed over at the Indians bench, Taylor looks like he's kind of retired himself for the evening. He has his warm-up shirt on and a towel wrapped over and tucked in.
Jerkowski. Kelly coming in for Mackey. And Trevor Anthony checking into the game. He's going to be for the shooter.
What a game for these senior boys. What a game for these Indians.
And
Shot's
Turnbull
good.
hits the second.
69-26 as we break the 1-minute mark, folks. And it's all fresh blood on the floor. As in fresh players, not actual blood. I guess I should probably.
Yeah. Stolen by Bodecker. Feeds Anthony. Powers missed. Rebound by Jerkowski. He puts it up. He's fouled.
And time will probably run out before they get him to a.
No, he's got to shoot within 10 seconds, so it'll be close, but it won't.
And that's 5 for number 11, Hank Kinsey.
Oh, well, then it can run out because they're giving a minute then. The Silex coach will be given a minute.
They're going to. Oh, they stopped the clock.
Yeah, it's a timeout.
Yeah.
Until he decides to until he gets
14,
a sub on the floor.
That's Nick Kinsey coming in as we're under 10 seconds.
Jerkowski
and
makes
Dirk
the first one.
shoots
Missed
and
the second
misses.
one. Rebound
3,
by Hinkey.
2, 1.
And a heck of a game for the Indians. It's 70-26. They finished the regular season 9-16. They are the 2 seed heading into district. They'll play the 7 seed Silex Monday night. Our next broadcast will be Saturday afternoon at, I believe, 4 o'clock. The girls take on Crossroads.
What a game.
Hopefully we'll get some of the seniors up here for an interview. We're now in the People's Bank and Trust postgame show. This is the Indian Sports Network.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Our first interview up is the Irishman, Justin O'Brien. That was a nail biter, Justin. You only won by 44.
Only 44.
Yeah, I've got you down. Not one of your higher scoring nights tonight.
Yeah.
But it was a good team win. How are you feeling
yeah.
on your senior night?
I'm loving it. I think I might have to take my greatest moment right now is that 3 from Guccione.
You know what? I was shocked.
I think everybody was.
I wasn't shocked that you let him shoot it, but that it went in, my goodness. All right, you got good win here. You see him on Saturday in districts.
Yes, sir.
Got to keep that focus up.
Yes, sir.
What are you thinking on heading into districts?
I'm thinking we got some momentum now. This is a statement to them, letting them know that we're not there to play around. We're ready to get to the championship.
Victory Nacho?
Thank you.
Look kind of older from halftime, but I left the cheesy ones. Anything you'd like to add on your senior night before you hand it off?
I'm just proud of my boys here, staying with me through 4 years of basketball.
All right. Good
Thank
seeing you, Irishman.
Thank you.
Hand it off to, not Gooch. Say Gooch, you'll last. All right. Up next, we have the baby bull, TT himself, Tyler Turnbull. You were on fire in the first half. You only took 3 shots, but you made all 3, and they were from downtown. What are you thinking?
I just felt hot.
All right, you ended up with 14 points tonight. Now, O'Brien added in his thinking of this. Gooch made a 3. Gooch can't see the basket. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I'm speechless. That was good.
Yeah, good win tonight. Not really a close game.
Yeah.
But you see them on Saturday.
Yep.
Got your mind ready for that? They're going to be tougher.
Oh, yeah. They're coming for us.
Good year overall. What any kind of thoughts you want to express about the season?
It was up and downs, but we came back and fought hard, and now we're on a roll. So.
All right. Fun watching you play, especially when you drive.
Thanks.
Now, we congratulated Gooch for the 3. We seen how you had a sort of a dribble drive set up for him right off the bat in the start of the game.
Yep.
I don't think your pass was supposed to go right off the top of his head. Did you know that's where?
Nope.
When you did that little drive and dumped it off for him?
Yep.
Nice job there on the game. Been
Thanks.
fun watching you play. Anything you want to add before you come off?
Nope.
All right. Good job. Oh,
Thank
victory
you.
Nacho?
No, I'm fine.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Tyler. Who's next? All right. Now here. What does that say? Trevor's little brother.
No, that says Logan.
That says Trevor's little brother. He's bigger than you.
I'm heavier though.
All right, Trevor's fatter brother. Some of you may remember the Bearcat Logan Anthony from our interview up in Bowling Green post-game. All right, Logan, you didn't get to play. How was your senior night?
I liked it. It was
You
fun.
like? What's your thoughts about Gooch making the 3?
That's so awesome.
Did you think Gooch could see the 3-point basket?
Oh yeah, he can see everything. Of course. Why do you think he's so good at defense? He can see everyone.
Gooch is a hustler. I'll give Gooch that. Gooch can play the defense. Now, you all are going to play this team on Saturday. What are you going to do to make sure their heads aren't all overly inflated with victory? I mean, you are the big man.
Tell them to come out like they did tonight, just rapid fire, get at them.
Will there be any poundings of the
Maybe.
Maybe. Would you like a victory nacho?
Yes, sir,
yes,
I would.
You're a lineman. You can take 2.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yes, you're a lineman. You can take 2 victory nachos. You need them to bulk up.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause even though you are quite large, you're small for where you're going to go.
Yes, I am.
All right. Anything you'd like to add?
Nope.
All right, Logan. It's been fun watching you play, even though you didn't play this year in basketball. Good luck at McKendree.
Thank you.
All right, hand it off to the salad shooter. Now joining me is Kale Mackey.
What's up?
The salad shooter when he makes threes, the bespectacled one when he doesn't.
Yeah.
Heck of a game for you tonight, Kale. I got you down for 5 points and 2 steals and a couple of rebounds. How was your senior night?
I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
All right, I've asked everyone this. What did you think when Gooch made a 3?
He's been talking about it at school for like the past 3 days.
I can tell you from football experience, he was talking about trying to catch a pass from the middle of September. So I figured the 3 was his equal goal.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't think Gooch could actually see the basket from that far out either. Now, you yourself as an accomplished three-point shooter.
Yeah.
Did you give him any advice? You can be honest. No one cares.
Look as close as he could to the three-point line with the eyes. It's the closest.
All right. Now, upcoming, you have Silex coming up on Monday for your districts. What are your thoughts on how you all can refocus and concentrate and put out the same effort against them?
Work hard in practice. I mean,
Well, there is that.
hopefully perform as well as we did tonight.
Anything you'd like to add about your senior night experience?
Good job, man. That's all.
All right, hey.
Peace out.
Victory nacho? All right. Gooch. Hey. Nice shot, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. Now here is the hardest working man in both for the Indian Hawks and the Indians. How you feeling, Gooch?
I'm feeling top of the world tonight.
All right. When you saw Gooch make the 3, what were your thoughts?
Oh, man, unbelievable.
I seen as soon as you got the half court, you were laughing about it.
We were setting it up all night.
Well, we saw that.
And I have some great teammates out there that were willing to give me the opportunity to even shoot that shot.
How was your senior night experience?
It was wonderful. I couldn't ask for a better night for all the seniors. The bench gave it all they could, give us a good lead so we get there and have some fun.
All right. You were People's Bank and Trust player of the game. Well, you and all 5 seniors were the People's Bank and Trust player of the game. It's been fun watching you play all the sports. You got Silex coming up again Monday.
Yes, sir.
How you going to get him refocused?
Come out hot just like we did tonight. We're going to work hard in practice till we come out, and we're going to come out on top.
All right. Anything else you want to add, Gooch?
Ready for the district championship game. We're coming for it.
There you go. That's Donovan Guccione, the Gooch. Victory nacho?
Why not?
Take as many as you want.
I got one.
All right. All right, Gooch.
Did you just say we still had track
I still got track season. The Gooch refused to take more victory nachos because of track season. Now that is an all-out type person. All right. Well, like I said, I'm going full out Harry Doyle. I'm supposed to do stats right now, but after the long string of interviews, who cares? Nobody's listening.
Yeah. Excellent game. You know, these boys played hard. They fought hard. Silex, I just don't know.
I think that was a game where the long in-between break sort of got to him, and then we jumped on top of him, and things just snowballed.
And that's not the first time I've seen something like that happen at all. Yeah. I just think they got off center, and once they got off center, there was no recover on them. Anyway, folks, thanks for joining us tonight. As always, it's great to have an opportunity to bring you such a nice
Had myself a little victory nacho as well.
Well, I was going to say, and this evening brought to you by Victory Nachos.
Yeah. This was the People's Bank and Trust postgame show. Been a good night for the Indians. Both teams won. We saw Gooch make a three-pointer, which I know everybody was trying to set up for him. And we're heading into districts on a high note. Girls play at 4 o'clock on Saturday. Boys play, I believe, at 7 on Monday.
Yep.
Hope you join us.
Have a good evening, folks.
Good night.
Good night.